about what comes after or what came before. Well, what if you don't? What if you fall?
Alrighty. Let's go ahead and get this show on the road. Be gone, pre-stream image. Hello, everyone. Welcome on in. Can't think, Butterball. Welcome to you both. We're about to, we're gonna go find the homosexual underground. Oh, I guess we'll get the music up. Oh, that's so much louder. There we go. And let's, Pretzel Rocks, your vibe is off. There we go. Sweet. That was like the crescendo of the song. That was like the loudest point of the song. But yeah, welcome on in, everyone. We'll go ahead and, yeah, we'll just load on in. There we go. So, last we left off, we were at a bit of a crossroads. We were at a bit of a crossroads in the game. Namely, let me move the game just a tiny... No, please. Puppies. No. Hold on. I'll just have it be full screen. It'll be fine. So... we were at look for Ruby on the coast, right? And it had this ominous note attached to it. Enter the cavern below the feld building. Excuse me. Enter the cavern below the feld building when you are ready. Thing is, though, we're not ready. We got to get our gun back. We got to find the communists. We got to talk to Kuno about the missing insects. And after 2100 hours, we got to go talk to the smoker on the balcony. So we got some stuff to do. So I'm not planning on you know, the case can wait. I know there was like a murdered man and there's like a potential riot or something because of the strike. That all, you know, that is all very much on the back burner right now. We got some shit to take care of. We got communists to find. We have cryptids to hunt for. How is the sound for everyone, by the way? Let me know. Alright, come here, Kuno. Yeah, exactly. We're not good cops. We're communist cops.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Missing locusts.
No, Kuno doesn't give a fuck about bugs.
So he knows locusts are bugs.
Okay.
Oh my god, I told you that shit is name!
Hey, now, that's not nice.
Shut up, see.
Oh, yeah, you tell him, Kuno.
Now they're gonna take you to Lane Prison!
She sounds like she's about to cry out of disappointment at Kuno's newfound lameness.
No one's lame here. Yeah, what's up?
Deny everything, Kuno. You need to lawyer up.
Was that old meme, like, hit the gym, delete Facebook, lawyer up, something like that?
Kuno's not gonna say anything without his lawyer present.
There's definitely something going on here. Remember his pig's head shack?
Oh, good point. Reaction.
Kuno doesn't.
Yeah, I know you don't. Good point. Reaction speed. Let's go back here. But yeah, I am very excited for this particular... Oh, let me... Alright, I'm turning off followers mode. It was followers mode 10 minutes because of a hate raid that we got last Saturday. However, I fiddled with the with my Nightbot restrictions. There's less emotes allowed now. There's less symbols allowed now. So hopefully this will not bite me in the ass. If we get another hate raid, I'm just going to put followers only mode 10 minutes back on and we'll go from there. Oh, what's this? A found slogan from an aggressively... Oh, we got a... local kids might know. Maybe talk to Kuno S. She thinks it's lame. Maybe she'll squeal. Maybe she'll squeal on Kuno. I also got to earn enough money for the white Nikes, for the sneakers. She's also up there. That's another person I need to talk to. Is Clasia again? That looks a little loud. Crank that horn down. Yeah, we need the drip. The drip is... We're currently in the process of getting drip, but we're not there yet. Can I do this? Can I try this again?
Just an
Hell no, I can't. Alright, Kuno S. Can I talk to you?
Trying to sneak up on me again?
Alright, nope, no, I can't. Maybe the local kids would... Oh, okay. I know where there's local kids. They're at the fishing village. Game, we just heard this horn theme. That is unnecessary to play it again. Fisherman shacks. Travel. There is fast travel in this game. God bless. Here, come here, little guys. Seen bugs? Locusts?
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone.
Lillian's twins.
Lily's our mum.
Kind of horny. What do you mean? Oh, haha. No, I got it. It took me a second, and I'm embarrassed that it took me a second. But no, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
The stone kicker, like the other one. Maybe there's some kind of reason why they're laughing. An interesting reason, somehow tied to the case.
Ah, good point, Inland Empire.
The boy stops laughing and looks at his toes. Oh, okay. So now he's shy. Now he's not talking. Just wobbling.
Half-Light, calm down. It's like a 4-year-old.
You will never get an answer. That's how it is with these little idiots.
That's very mean. Accurate, but very mean. I'm not going to call the children stupid. That's not what I'm going to do. That's mean. I'm a good boy. Even if they are stupid. They're, like, small, drunk adults. You know anything about bugs?
Hello, mister.
No?
Yes. They don't want to play with me. They're old.
Yeah, correct. Like, that's just the sort of thing you don't say out loud, even though it is correct.
They look the same. Bye.
Damn. Those are the only other kids that I know about. It's just Kuno S, and the fishing village kids. Yeah, local kids? Where else are children? Oh, sure. I mean, something can be sweet and dumb at the same time. In fact, though they frequently coincide. Maybe I just need to talk to Kuno again. Maybe. Oh wait, what is this?
All around you, rain falls
okay.
from the great city of Rivershaw.
Cause Kuno,
Rain drips from
cause
the eaves and
what the
falls
fuck does
to the
Kuno
dust,
care?
Washing the filth away.
Yeah, the kicks are
Winter's
incoming.
in the city is loosening. The spring thaw is here.
Okay. Also, this zoom out is spectacular.
Your shirt sticks to your chest. The shoulders of your jacket grow heavy. The
I usually
cold
listen to
finds its
Shivers.
way under your skin. You shiver, and the city shivers with you.
What's to the west?
Sheets of rain over the water. A flight of stairs leading into the ocean. Wave after wave washing the coast of Martinez. With its motorboats and gently swaying reeds. The ruins of a half-sunken sea fort crumble on an inlet beyond the Bay of Revachol. Ghosts rise into the sky.
So last time I played this game, I just played the base game. It did have some narration, but it mostly wasn't. And this stuff was completely unnarrated. So being able to experience this with this narration is spectacular.
The skyscrapers of La Delta, the financial district. Faint golden light seeps from the office windows. Would you ever go there?
Will I?
No, you are just one of the hundreds of thousands who watch them rise across the bay from Martinez.
Down the shore.
Every urban coastline, rain dripping off Eternite-covered roofs, cinder blocks left over from half-finished
Old wooden church. Beyond that,
Coal City, end of all lines.
run my fingers through my dampened hair.
Your hair is an oily mess flecked with ash from neighboring coal plants.
The east?
The great gates of the industrial harbor are locked. A chill runs down your back. You shudder like an animal trying to shake water from its hide.
Jesus. Clench your teeth.
Behind the gates, heaps of supply crates, red and blue metal shipping containers, slick with rain. The Greater Revachol
An
Industrial
artificial
Harbor
mountain range.
is an artificial mountain range. Immense wealth resides within, and immeasurable poverty in its.
Beyond
La
that?
Deuxième, King Dries passenger harbor. Cruise ships flanked by dock arms. Cranes watching over the mouth of the river distributary. Couronne, the lower middle class. Distributary.
What's beyond
office,
Couronne?
A silvery curtain of rain over the houses. The class divide. You have never been there. They don't need the law east of the river.
Wow. The north?
Capeside apartments. Tower blocks crowd one another. 4.46mm bullets still lodged in their hallways collapse from the mortar hits of a war that was lost long ago. Clotheslines go to waste in the rain. Radios play. The news at noon.
Closer?
The yard. Rain falls
And then the
onto
yard.
roof of a woodshed. The lingering odor.
What's in the south?
Traffic jam. Rain thrumming on the roof.
Shivers? Yeah, you're
Inside,
it's the heartbeat of
drivers
the city.
water streaming down their windshields. The statue of a king shudders. He too is cold. The canal bridge has been raised. The road ascends. A raised motorway loops above the ghetto. Beneath its concrete columns, a sea of rooftops, woodwork, and tar stretches northward. 4-story buildings as far as the rain can fall. The snows melt in Jamrock.
Where the hood? Where the hood? Where the hood at?
The brother in the cut. Where the hood at?
Oh, Shivers is a DMX fan. Hell yeah. Why am I not there?
To be in Martinez, where no one goes, at the runoff point.
That was a terrible
One
DMX
forgotten
impression. I am
canal,
sorry.
In the whitest part of town, in the shadow of the standing in the rain, looking north, where Jamrock Rock City stretches
Look
in
further.
the rain-swept distance above the rooftops of Jamrock. A repurposed silk
Precinct
net
41.
set. Your vision blurs. You wipe your face with your hand. The rain stings your eyes, making you look up and blink.
What's above?
Coalition aerostatics hang like apparitions under the cloud cover. Way up there, where rain forms, rotors flutter silently. Your sight clears.
Motherfucker.
This rain will not let up anytime soon. I'd recommend you
I
put on your coat.
simultaneously so desperately wish that I could talk like that in real life, but I also know that that would be so fucking extra to talk like that in real life. So, you know, what can you do? Please, Kuno, tell me. Talk to me.
Fuck does Kuno
God damn it!
Kuno,
I know you don't fucking care. Please, child. Maybe if I talk to her from this side.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
Take a step closer.
Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
She means it. The fear is real.
I just questions, please.
I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno.
what's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Child, converse with me. What are those strange words you use, girl?
I come from the woods, good David. You don't want to go there with me. You don't want to see what I've seen.
Don't be traumatizing her.
Wait, what? No, hold on. I want... Wait.
Fuck does Kuno...
God damn it, Kuno! I just want to make... Come here, little girl.
I'll die before I squeal.
Child, converse with me.
Was the case they gave me.
Try again.
I'll die before I
Hey,
squeal.
kid.
Murder.
Nope, I clicked the wrong thing.
I'll
Hey,
die
kid.
before- What's this kid shit? Fucking mind games.
Get the fuck out of her face. You got done. Talk to me.
No, I'm talking to her.
I'll die before I
You there,
squeal.
behind the fence.
You don't want to fuck with
Walk away. No? Okay. Alright, I've exhausted all of my options.
Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno
I have no fucking idea. I have no fucking idea who could have fucked with the locust. I have talked to all of the children. Like, I guess not all of the children. There's this little girl, but I can't... She's in front of the shop all day. Can't be her.
Hello again, sir.
Yeah, she got nothing about that. Let me go talk to the cryptid hunters again. I'm low-key trying to, like, kill time, basically, until, like, around 2100 when I can go meet the smoker on the balcony. There's no children in here. You there.
Hello, officer. I think I've just always liked animals and puzzles. Searching for cryptids is a bit of both.
He seems reluctant to talk about himself, but he'll open up, if you prod a little.
Real. I know you think one is a respectable profession, while the other is superstition. Everyone does.
Honestly, being a cryptozoologist trumps most of the garbage I've seen people do.
My methods do not differ from other scientists. I simply draw upon
This is
a
not what I
wide
wanted to do,
variety
but I am
of
interested in this
evidence.
conversation.
And I...
Your nerve endings tell you there is no such thing as a positive surprise.
Anything truly surprising?
No, as I said, I have yet to catch a cryptid. Although I have...
Interesting. Something for later. This close call.
Kind of evidence.
Everything from forgotten regional lore to newspaper accounts. Like the one that
Accounts.
brought us here. To look for the Phasmi. I keep a very open mind.
He's interested in things.
Other
that
people don't listen to ordinary people?
scientific.
Most establishment scientists only care about reputation and remuneration.
That's a typo.
Real research.
Should be remuneration, not
Certainly not the
remuneration.
They're a coward. Yes.
Alright, never mind. Alright, hold on. There's gotta be... Holy shit, where... There has to be children somewhere, right? There's gotta be. I don't know where, though. I want to help them so bad. Okay, it's gotta be out by the fisherman shacks themselves, right? Maybe the old lady's got some clues.
Our tenant, the policeman.
Hey, no, hey, no, this is not weird.
What can I help you with?
No, don't you narc on me to the FBI. Don't you narc on me to the cops. I'm trying to help a cryptid hunter, goddammit. Alright, she's got nothing for me. Children, please, I beg of you, tell me.
The scruffy-haired little boy.
Look identical.
Felix, just like me.
Yep.
The boy does.
You're bad with kids.
And what are you, Kid Master General?
Maybe I am. Now,
Children are stupid. Oh, he likes it.
You're stupid.
How dare he? Policeman has something else.
Okay.
God damn it. Maybe their mom knows? There's gotta be something, right?
Waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards. Simmer down.
Okay, the children that I'm looking for. Because that's what it says, right? Find out the real reason why the trap was empty. Local kids might know. And Kuno just clammed up about the topic. So, I don't think Kuno is the answer. Plus, I don't think Kuno made his way out over here. So... The only other kid that I know about is, like, this little fuck. Yeah, these two.
Hello again.
God damn it, no. Alright, I don't think anyone here's played this game. I really want to advance the cryptozoologist quest, but I don't know how. Like, I will take a small spoiler about what child I need to talk to in order to advance the cryptozoologist quest. In the church, maybe? No, definitely not. Hey, Butterball, welcome on back. Taco Bell? That's good. I am trying to find the correct child to talk to.
Yes, what is it?
Logic. Form a theory. Oh, I guess I haven't done that yet. Hey, Oleanu, welcome on in. Never get Orioles at my seed feeder. Sugar water. Orioles, as icterids, feed on a variety of things. They are omnivorous. They will eat bugs. They eat berries. Depending on where you are in the world, Island Gull, Orioles may have been sighted around you, but they may not be very common. Like, around me in particular, even though the American robin is everywhere in my part of the United States, I actually don't see many robins around me in particular because my house is located in a heavily wooded area close to water. Have seen them at my friend's house. Like I said, local geography might matter. I don't know in particular what geography Orioles might, what geography might cater to Orioles, but I don't know. I would probably need more information, and even then, I am far from an expert. I know I am an Oriole, but I am genuinely far from an expert. All right, here's a Smarty Smart Pants jacket. I want to try this logic roll. I'm literally just bouncing around like a fool. More logic, please. All right, that's logic plus 5. I think I have a logic tie too. No, I have a drama tie. God, we made this song so much better than what it was. It's so much better now. I don't think we have logic shoes. We might have logic pants, though. Oh, you found the answer, Oleanu? Wait, to what? Yeah, I gotta put on my thinking clothes. Okay, I guess that's it. I'm getting logic. I don't know what else is giving me Oh, my hat! My beanie, my fucking double D ass hat is making me so smart. Open woodland, forest edge, and partially wooded wetlands. Yeah, so Island Gull. So if your friend's house happens to be in a fairly heavily wooded area and yours is not, that might contribute, for example. Or perhaps your friend's, the area specifically around your friend's house. Orchard Oriole is the kind. Baltimore Orioles have been seen in our state, Butterball. A prickly Hawaiian coot. A Hawaiian coot. Hot pink plumage and a honking song. Yeah, your Brian gets mad big with this hat. Yeah, honking song. But also, like, Island Gull, if your friend's house happened to have a specific local foliage that the Oriole species around you preferred to feed on, or something like that, and yours did, and the area around your house did not, that could also contribute.
Yes. What is it?
83%. We put on all of our smart clothes, and we nailed it.
You already have a long time ago.
It is the origin point of the pail. Wait, how?
These thoughts formed in you somewhere.
A fine pied harrier, white plumage. Yeah, spooky time.
Behind the kitchen table, in the evening light, drinking coffee and smoking with a friend.
The origin point of the pail.
What?
The swallow. That's how it starts. It's baby pail.
But Pale isn't here. We're thousands of kilometers from the edge.
No, we are 20 meters from the very edge. Oh, shit.
She looks up into the darkness under the
The Pale is only an effect, a transition between the world and that.
Then, what is that?
It's nothing. No, it's less than nothing. No.
Imagine it's the final rest state for reality. Imagine if all of this, spread my hands, never was.
Then the Pale is...
A gradient.
But the gradient, it clearly hasn't started yet. We're here, and the Pale is not.
One day, when it's larger, it will be.
I understand. A theory of the Pale where instead of an outer ocean, it metastasizes. Like a cancer or a mold. Erupting in points inside the world.
This is one of those places.
According to this, how long...
Start swallowing? It's already started, but with sound.
And information. Causing data losses in the East Insulindian front. Have you considered why it's formed in a church? And also when or how it might start growing? Or
This is a deeply wrinkled brain
in
game.
addition to sound and data.
An intellectual hunger fills her now, casting fear aside.
I also have a question, since we are piling them on. How do you know this? I'm not doubting you. I'm simply curious as to how a detective of the RCM
knows how to think this.
Knows. It didn't form in a church. The church formed around it. Wow.
Of course! A pine wood sarcophagus. Or a containment facility of some kind. Built by the first settlers.
An instinctual level. Or religious practices we've forgotten.
I have considered the same. The bad news is, there were 7 pinewood churches built in the first decade of Revolution.
That was hundreds of years ago, so it hasn't gotten much bigger since then.
Most of them were burnt down during the revolution.
However...
or repurposed before, during this reign. I'm not saying all of them have one in them, but...
Some of them might. A black grain.
All of the failed businesses, all of the failure in Martinez might be traced back to this 1-2 millimeter gap in the world.
You think the presence of that puncture has somehow influenced the outcome of events here?
Possibly.
Even say software development.
This is not the children and the cryptid thing, but this is also, this is big brain.
Some kind of great and uncaring force had to play a part. It wasn't...
The revolution was defeated here. Some kind of entropinetic history. I don't even know what that word means.
We need to go and move to a normal office building with amenities.
They might be affected.
But no, you mean Place Sans and the dice maker? There was almost
no, just the dice maker.
Then go tell her.
The source of the doom. That's a job. And I've had this thought before. It's how I know.
An amateur anthropomedic police officer. I'd like to say I've heard stranger things, but I'm not sure. This is a hell of a guess, however. Well worded, I might add.
I word mad good.
Yes, it is very interesting.
All the world will be like that 2 millimeter hole.
She falls silent. The wind blows in through the hole.
Cleaning out the rooms.
I'm going to leave that out. But the rest?
Man, you will certainly sound mad.
One more thing. Maybe a club for anodic music isn't the worst thing you can erect around this particular point in space.
That's still insane. What do I want to say here? The club is the only thing keeping this place and the rest of reality together.
I wouldn't go so far as to...
Yeah, Egghead!
It will never go out.
You tell him, Egghead.
Thank you, Egghead. Let's leave it at that, shall we?
The radio ghost in the...
The creepy woman! We were wondering about that.
Oh, wow, okay. I haven't thought about that in a while.
I've forgotten about it ever since. It must be anthroponetic crosstalk. The one you get in radios and...
Incredible. This would also explain why we get it on the police radio all the time.
It's quite common, actually. When the signal gets routed through Pale, all kinds of irregularities.
I love how delightfully sci-fi this game is, despite its, like, setting.
Or the voice of your former lover. Or an echo of an event that took place 100 years ago.
Let this speak to any potential writers. Yeah, no, the hardcore guy, Putrid. Let this speak to any writers in chat. Like, you can introduce concepts of science fiction and high concept philosophy, regardless of the setting that you're writing in.
Pale is a shroud of memories, and it doesn't really distinguish to whom those memories belong to.
Yeah, we stand for Egghead. We stand for Kim, Egghead. Are there more? I guess we'll see.
Anytime.
Well, that was a lot. Cleaning out the rooms. Someone's been walking around in your dreams looking for something, tidying up, rearranging, storing away all the unrealized dreams, putting old pains in boxes. The worst nightmares have settled down for a while. A spot of light on the bedroom door after dark. The fluttering of eyelids in the spring sun. A thought that arises only to disappear again, and yet there's a pattern emerging. I have 5 experience. I'm gonna save it for right now. I'm gonna save it. I can spend it on a thought, can't I? I do like this idea of magnesium-based life form. I don't know what it does. I'm actually curious. Magnesium-based life form. Extra volition. Ooh, extra volition actually does sound nice. Volition is morale. Yeah, I'm gonna process magnesium-based life form. I'm into it. I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna think about it for a hot minute. My shivers go down in the meantime, but I think we're fine. I think we're fine. All right. I'm also, don't hate me. I want to see what child I need to talk to. I want to advance this goddamn, this cryptid quest. And I want to fucking see what child I need to talk to advance it. I'm tired of this shit. The missing insects case. I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna be a bad gamer. Oh, I just missed it. Oh, I'm a fool. There's not a... Okay, I'm just like Boo Boo the Fool. It's just in Kuno's shack. I just missed something in Kuno's shack. No, the Skull Girl is like a disaffected, like 20-something, like 21 years old or something like that. Cindy the Skull, you mean? Yeah. She's not a kid. No, I just missed something in Kuno's shack. Straight up. I just didn't click on something. I am supposed to talk to Kuno. Oh, there's a green dot I didn't click on. Oh, there's Locust. Oh, son of a bitch. I can't believe it. It was that easy. I guess I did. I got that logic check out of the way because of it.
Dotted with little holes for wind, like skyscrapers, spires of dirt and sand.
I am sipping on an absolutely delightful adult beverage that my boyfriend dreamt up one day, and it is spectacular.
Well, detective.
He called it a midday shower.
Of the locusts. For the missing locust case, which is
it is 2 ounces of gin, of a good London dry gin. It is an ounce of Saint Germain, which is an elderflower liqueur, which is pretty sweet and pretty floral. And then 1 ounce of a bitter fortified wine made by Tempest Fugit Spirits called Quinaliera Dior. And I added in a bar spoon of simple syrup to sweeten it up a little bit because I thought it was a little harsh.
Yes. I feel we are nearing a real breakthrough.
It's very good. And I also have a Boulevardier here next to me as well.
If anything, the presence of the locust points to the
opposite. He's gotten a lot better about naming things. My boyfriend historically has been embarrassingly bad at naming drinks, like drink ideas. Like...
But what do I know?
Use your powers of deduction.
I'll let you handle.
His naming conventions historically have been so on the nose and, like, obvious that it's almost painful. Like, if he made a drink that was sweetened with maple syrup and had tequila in it, he would call it, like, a Canadian Mexican or some stupid shit like that. It was so bad. Not good drink names. Not at all. Very bad. But he's gotten better at it. Midday Shower is a very good name for this. It's a very good name.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Took the locusts.
Yeah. Kuno took the bugs.
You said you didn't care about the bugs, you fucking liar.
So it wasn't a phasmid. A wave of disappointment washes over you.
It's not a good drink. Like, think of the most popular, the most famous drinks, like, ever, right? An aviation, an old-fashioned, a Manhattan, a Tom Collins, a, like, Long Island iced tea, Cuba Libre, El Presidente. What are some other ones? East of Eden, Last Word, a jet pilot, a Scorpion Bowl. Like, there's something to them. There's something almost narrative. There's something almost literary about them. They're never self-explanatory, you know? You said you didn't give a fuck about bugs. You didn't go build a whole bug town.
It's not Bugtown. It's the city of locusts.
And
Locusts aren't just bug shit. They come out of the sky like a fucking shadow. Shit descends.
Shit descends.
Stop!
Oh, she thinks it's cringe. Kuno is cringe.
You stop. It's like they're fucking night.
Brain no worky anymore.
Night City. City of Rage.
There's a tug of war over the name of his fantastical city. It's almost too big for his imagination. The girl forces herself to watch again. The corners of her eyes.
City of Rage sounds like a cool place.
Kuno, the pig wants to help you. Oh, that's how lame it is. Please just don't say you're
an artist.
He's an artist.
Everyone, I'm a fucking artist.
He's a bug artist. Kuno is mostly the victim of an alcoholic, abusive parent. If he had, like, proper guidance, there is genuine... He's a well-spoken kid. You don't say things like, shit descends, describing locusts, unless you've, like, read some books at, what is he, like, 12, you know? There is something to this kid. He's a victim of circumstance. Kuno West, though, is just a rotten little child. You know how, like, some kids are just rotten to the core? There's no, like, the empathy that they were supposed to develop at the age of 6 just never manifested. That's Kuno S. Kuno, there's something to this kid.
Just say I. Kuno usually calls Kuno.
He did say I.
Kuno made Kuno. Kuno says whatever the fuck he wants. There are no rules here, pig. I fucking say I when I wanna, and Kuno when I wanna. Kuno's free. Kuno's free to fucking die, bitch.
Oh my god, this... Alright. I know we got off on a rough start with this kid, but I stand Kuno. This is rad. This kid rules. This is the coolest, like, 12-year-old I've ever seen. He is a Sigma! Kuno is a Sigma male. God, someone should post a fucking Sigma male meme about Harrier Dubois and Kuno to the Disco Elysium, like, subreddit or something. That is the most... this kid is so self-affected. That is extremely, like, self-absorbed artist.
This is what he sometimes does when things get tense.
I'm something of an artist myself.
Oh my god, Kuno! He's gonna make you totally lame in, like, 3 seconds. Don't let him, Kuno.
Yo, fuck you, see? Kuno can be what Kuno wants to be.
Oh my god.
Kuno's his own man. Kuno's free.
Trying to rip... Oh, he tries to rip his shirt open, but he's not strong enough. Oh my god, bless him.
Kuno made himself into Kuno.
Oh my
Kuno
god.
can make himself into anything. Kuno can make himself into a pig if he wants. Kuno can make himself into a... Kuno doesn't give a shit.
If you make yourself into that, you don't actually have to censor yourself anymore, because then you'd be allowed to say that word, Kuno. The only reason you can't say that word is because you're not currently that word.
Don't make yourself into a pig, Kuno. You'll have to take me away.
A leaden oh, things are getting heated between them.
In it, you hear snow melting, dripping from the eaves. Someone closing a window. So that's what this is about.
Oh man, this feels impactful. I know this is just like an argument between actual children. Yeah, Kuno just needs to pump some iron. You know what? I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to let them hash it out.
Without a word, she disappears entirely behind the fence. For once, the boy is lost for words. He turns completely red now, with splotches of white beginning to appear across his face.
Yeah, the cryptozoologist... Yeah, can you not take the locust, please?
I don't give a shit. I don't need the locusts anyway. Shit is all lame now. She was right.
Oh, no.
The girl's face
No, she's not right.
Above the fence, just long enough to make eye contact
No.
with Kuno.
He gave in to peer pressure, dude. Oh, that's not Sigma. That is not a Sigma male grind set. What does City Locust mean?
It don't mean anything. It's shit. Kuno just likes to focus. Kuno likes to concentrate on shit. Build shit when he's zipping hard. Fuck.
Oh, he's like ADHD, dude. I'd fucking know that vibe.
Pig, you really shouldn't have fucked with Kuno City. Now it's all fucking lame.
No, it doesn't have to be. It doesn't oh, Kuno, no. It doesn't have to be.
Kuno's gonna let the fucking locusts die.
I wish I had... So, all I have for expressions on my face, I have a blushy, and I have an angry, and I have a naked. I don't have a crying. This was a real opportunity of growth and development for this kid, and he missed it. He botched the role. He didn't buy it. He wasn't buying what maturity was selling, you know? Damn.
The fuck are they trying to catch anyway? With the traps?
The Insulindian Phasmid.
He recognizes the name.
You know it?
Bitches think Kuno doesn't know shit. The fuck out of here. Kuno's tired of this shit.
Oh, man.
There's silence between the two children. They're not saying anything to each other, nor looking in each other's direction.
Oh, he's so sad, dude. He's just like... You know what? That's legit good writing of children. So, I know that Butterball is like an elementary or middle school teacher. But I have never professionally worked in any like official capacity with children. I've interviewed a few kids for like stories about an elementary school when I was a journalist, but nothing more than that. I do have like a 6-year-old niece, and kids have an unbelievable depth of emotional capability that you don't... It's not outwardly projected because they don't have the words to describe it, you know? But those emotions and those feelings are definitely there. And that was like, yeah, it's absolutely in there. They really struggle with like moral quandaries and sort of like conscionable ramifications just like adults do. They just don't have the vocabulary or the experience to accurately describe them with words. That was really good. I really feel for Kuno there, man.
Officer, I think I almost have it. A new trap design, that is. I know you're skeptical.
Yeah,
but I
kid
have a
was
good
stealing the
feeling about
locusts.
it. So it was just a child.
Yeah, sorry, man.
Thank you for telling us, sweetie.
Get his big
This
sippy of
is
water.
good news, right? It means we can try again.
Kids can absolutely be stupid, but they're rarely emotionally stupid. Maybe emotionally immature, but rarely emotionally stupid, you know?
Something's changed in her tone. A hidden worry. Something is secretly gnawing at her confidence. It's not this Kuno kid or the missing locusts. It's something else.
Yeah, you're right. We just need to restock the empty trap. Then we'll need to inspect the traps one more time. And then maybe...
Darling, I told you to take it easy.
Oh,
You're
poor
getting
Lena.
sick. Maybe it's time to go home.
You're right, you're right. We can come back next season, when it's warmer.
We've come too far to quit. I'm gonna restock the trap. Let's do this!
We are getting really carried away with this.
No, Kim! Silence!
Better than having these people get pneumonia on the coast. But after this...
We're finding this cryptid.
He wants to see this tale through as much as you.
Really? It's too much, officer.
No, it's not. I
Well,
promise it's not.
We're grateful for your help.
Here's a fresh track of locusts.
Wow. Co-discovery.
Well, Kim admitted that we should do it. You know, Kim's not being totally uncool. He's being a doubting Thomas. And, you know, those are important. It's important to have a voice of reason, even though the cryptid is definitely real. I'm also going to go upstairs and talk to, oh, what is this? Wait, no, come back. What is that? 4 months of payments. Oh, wow. 4 months of staying in a hotel. That's expensive. Wait, it's like $20 a day. That's what, $140 a week? $560 a month? She's paid like $2,000 into this place. Over that. Jesus. Just get an apartment. Maybe. I don't know. Alright. What is this thing? I want to know. Oh, whatever. Alright, come here, you.
Officer. It's a
buoy was empty.
Did you take...
No.
No.
Seem to be lying.
Maybe they took it.
I couldn't know where I put it. You mentioned...
Experience. Those lies you told.
Lies.
Yes. We demand she be punished for deceiving us. We demand her anxiety. We demand her fear.
Drama, that's a little extreme, alright? Ruby?
She nods.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Wait, did we just come up here to, like, stress her out?
She slowly...
Wait, what am I supposed to talk to her about? There's something, right? Oh, when Kim's not around. I see. Okay, we made a boo-boo. We'll talk to her when Kim leaves for the night. Silence, Google Assistant. I didn't specifically... So, after Kim if we come back to the apartment at, like, 11 p.m., Kim will turn in for the night, and then we don't have to. We can be still go out and do stuff. For sure. We can ditch Kim if we need to. Alright, it's 1842. We're gonna go out and we're gonna go restock those traps. And then we're legit just killing time until 2100 hours. Which is, at that point we can go out and talk to the smoker on the balcony. A sip of my Boulevardier. Oh my god, that's so good. Jesus. It sounds bougie as fuck, but like quality ingredients really do matter. Wait, what were we doing? We were... Restocking the traps, yes. No smoking here. I've never actually, it's not like a, it's not like a, what's the word, straight edge thing or anything like that. But, I've never touched tobacco or weed for that matter.
The locusts aren't doing all too.
What trap? Wait, what trap was it? Oh, I don't remember which trap it was. Why would you do this to me? Riddle with bullet holes. Oh, there's a box. Money! You got it. Was it this one? I think it was this one.
Oriole's trap.
Yep.
The locusts, they're not really going to get the chance to get comfortable.
Good. Now that's done. Don't answer that.
Maybe we'll return to our impending apocalypse of a murder investigation. What do we need to do then? Report to Lena. Okay, alright. Back to Lena, for sure. So, fun fact about me in particular, I am personally responsible for 2 people quitting smoking. I think smoking would be a deal breaker for me, at least when it comes to dating. I dated a smoker in college briefly. It wasn't like a huge deal, but it wasn't like pleasant, I wouldn't say. Nope, can't fast travel, okay. So, but yeah, I am single-handedly responsible for 2 people quitting smoking. So, I'm the oldest child in my family. And my mom is the oldest child in her family. So, whenever my mom told my dad that she was pregnant, he was like a pack-a-day smoker for like 15 years. Like from the age of 15, like into his 30s. And when she told him that, he quit completely cold turkey. He like took all the smokes in the house and just threw them in the garbage, and then he hasn't picked up a cigarette ever since. He still smokes cigars occasionally, but no cigarette. Oh wait, what was that?
A drop in temperature, an easy flow there.
But no cigarettes.
Before you.
And that was when she told him that she was pregnant.
No,
because that was their first kid, and he decided that he wanted to like
just
make sure that he was around for his kids, you know. But like I said, she was also the oldest in her family. And so whenever
chemically sweetened across the road,
whenever I was born, I was her dad's, my grandpa's first grandkid, and he was like a pack and a half a day, like almost 2 pack a day smoker, from the age of like 13 into his like 50s. Like he was almost 50. He was like 48 or 49 or something. And the day I was born, he also took all the smokes in the house and threw them away and decided to quit cold turkey then. And it's a good thing he did, because he ended up with emphysema from all the smoking that he did. So if he had like kept going, it definitely would have resulted in like emphysema is already like pretty bad. Like he can't like go hiking or like go jogging or anything without like seriously running out of breath. And if he hadn't stopped when he did, he probably would have ended up with lung cancer. So
the road is smooth and motley. Craters filled.
Big accomplishments before I was even born.
The asphalt first laid.
I mean, I don't like.
A row of tenements are under construction.
Jesus Christ! I mean, I'm sipping on like 2 like serious like genuine serious like big boozy cocktails, you know, each stream. I'm not about to judge someone for having a vice. It's just, it's not a vice I ever got into. That's all. I've had like two or three cigars in my life, and I hated it. Really hated it. Just tasted terrible. They were good cigars, too. They were not, like, trash-ass fucking, you know, gas station-ass cigars. They were, like, good cigars. Like, kept in a humidor and everything, and just not for me. Not for me at all.
A tub warm with water, white with soap. A man bathes while radio waves transmit the lottery numbers. His boyfriend is on his way home.
Oh,
He
gay!
brings tins
The
of
homosexual
milk and
underground.
vegetables with him. Their pockets are heavier with money, but only slightly. Number 312D. Young girls used to come here, huddled up. hoping
I
for
want the
warmth
class of
and
smoking a
the
pipe,
fields give them.
but not the
The bus
repercussions.
took them to school. It has not
Yeah,
rained for
like,
8 years.
I've
There are
heard,
not enough girls
even
to
from my dad, because
sustain
like I said, he'll smoke a cigar occasionally, and in his own words, there is, in his opinion, there are not many things that are a greater joy in this world than like smoking a good cigar and having like, a glass of some really nice bourbon. And I'm inclined to agree on the bourbon, but I do not get the cigar part at all.
Craters pocked the surface. Children played in them until heavy trucks full of black pitch rolled in. The landowners have filled the craters with money. It is a vital artery of the flow of trade.
The landowners have filled the craters with money.
There's one
Good
bump
lord.
on the road. A dead dog lies flat about 200 paces away, right at the turn. Tragedy comes from the wheels of a fast RCM vehicle, hurrying to work. The cold washes
Damn.
over you. The wind moves the air.
Started to smoke because of some times in my life that stressed me out.
A breeze moves
Like I said, I in college I was friends with like one or two like people that smoked. I briefly dated a smoker. It wasn't like, I don't know. I have my own vices. I'm not about to like judge someone else's and pretend that mine are like superior or something to theirs, you know. You know, we all do things that are unhealthy, either physically or mentally, each day to help us cope, to help us get through the struggles of the day. And trying to play the holier than thou game is just going to end up with like hurt feelings and hurt friendships. So I'm not about to pretend, one way or the other. It's just me, but
Hello, dear. Thank you for doing that, dear.
Her smile is wary. Earlier, the bullions has left.
Quit cold turkey 20 years ago. Damn. If I had quit smoking 20 years ago, I would have quit at the age of 9. So,
Still isn't
yeah.
feeling well. I convinced him to stay at Gary's to get
Gary,
some
the
rest.
crypto fascist.
I'm
Fuck
afraid
that
the
guy.
cold has really
Gary
gotten to
sucks. I don't want, no, he should stay at Gary's. Gary's gonna try to indoctrinate him. Gary's gonna, like, introduce him to, like, Milo Yiannopoulos or some bullshit. All the homies hate Gary. Fuck Gary. Gary sucks. It's probably for the best.
I'm sorry, dear. You've had to drudge
Ooh,
through
exclamation point
them
called
so many
Bloodstained Whore.
times, such as field work.
That is a hardcore name.
As they say.
That is hardcore. They must be on the up and up, because 27% cult does not sound sufficient for that. Possibly. I know whore has come up a couple of times. Infant shovel? Oh my god. That is either like a baby shovel, like a small, like, hand trowel, or something so much darker than that. And I don't know what the answer is.
What is going on here?
Who's gonna check the traps?
Morel will eventually, or we'll talk Gary into going back out, perhaps.
Fetus stabber! Oh my god! Fetus stabber. That is a bunch of like 19-year-olds who like formed their first grindcore name, or grindcore band, I mean. For sure. For sure. That's just like Napalm Death, but slightly different. Fuck them kids! Fuck them kids! No, I don't mean to blush. There we go. Let the record show on the Ripley the Oriole stream, We stand Fetus Stabber, the imaginary band that was just invented 7 seconds ago, and we say, fuck them kids. Yeah. Alright.
The lieutenant stares at his shoe, caked in mud. He doesn't
Once
see
more into the breach, then.
That really is too much, sweetie. Thank you for your dedication, but I can see you're coming.
No, it's fine.
Very strange. Why is she not letting me do this? It's like she's given up.
You seem different.
Different? How?
You've given up on the Phasmid.
I'm in doubt, sweetie. That's all. Everyone is now and then.
You're in doubt?
It's a strange feeling. I haven't really told this to anyone.
Oh, we're getting a secret.
You ought. Do you ever wonder if some lovely story from your childhood is just that? A story? Seeing the Insulindian Phasmid was just a story I used to tell people. I didn't really think about whether it was real or not.
No. Your husband said you saw it, and you told me you saw it.
Morel's so proud of it. He always tells everyone.
A terrible sting in the heart. Regret.
You really believed it. That has to count.
No, sweetie. There's more to it than that. Morel was so eager to believe my story was evidence of the Phasmid's existence.
So she's got a gentle sort of Appalachian accent to her. I've heard this accent before, like around where I live. The way she said story was absolutely perfect. Like, this is a bit of an aside, so forgive me. Let me indulge for a little bit. Morel was so eager to believe my story. It's not story, like store. It's starry. Like, there's almost like an AH there. You know what I mean? I didn't go to school with it, or go to school for it. I took a few classes on it, but I'm not like a linguistics expert or anything. But as far as like academic, like sort of smarty smart pants interests, linguistics and accent work are some of my absolute biggest. I think it's so fascinating. And I absolutely adore Lena's accent.
That I'm some queen of the cryptozoologists. That. And for years, his belief made me believe too.
Brain no worky. Fair enough. Fair enough.
An extraordinary witness to grace.
I'm before cryptozoological royalty.
But now we're both getting old, and he's still working himself sick out in those reeds looking for it. But what if I was just wrong? I think I was.
The lieutenant opens his notebook, but doesn't write anything.
Oh no. Oh my god. Oh, please don't fail this. I will reload however long it takes. I do not want to fail this. 72% is good odds, but that's still failable odds. Please don't let me fail this. No! 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 No. No, we're going back. We're going back. I'm not failing that. I'm putting all my suggestion clues. Don't you dare argue with me, chat. I am not letting... No. No. My mic peaked like a motherfucker. Don't care. I am not letting Lena down. I am not letting Lena down. We are fucking reloading. Oh my god, Future Gim, I am so sorry. You got absolutely smackledorfed by Nightbot. I have it on a fairly strict symbol warning because that was how the hate raid last Saturday got around shit, was with symbols. So we're going back to the very fucking beginning. I am not... Oh, wait, did we talk to her about this?
Yes, what is it?
Oh, we did. Okay, cool. Alright. I love that Future Game gets banned and then Butterball's immediately like, come. Can we talk briefly about how weird it is when someone spells cum, like, cum, the, like, sexual fluid, like the actual word C-O-M-E? I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that at all. It's clearly a different thing. Don't pretend otherwise. It is very funny. You're right. I gotta put on my Alright. I have a jacket that's better for suggestion. Suggestion. That alone ups it by 12%. Which is pretty big. That's minus suggestion. Oh, that's just a different jacket. Okay. Okay. Alright, so we gotta go talk to Kuno again. Maybe we can get a different outcome. I'm a very funny man. You do spit out the absolute most random horseshit in my chat, and so it's funny oftentimes, so I'll give it up for that. Alright, Martinez Waterfront. I am not fucking fronting. I am not playing with this Lena shit. I am not failing that fucking suggestion check. I will save before I talk to her. Oh, I have to go find the bugs. Yeah, Kuno doesn't fucking care. I know you don't, bud. Alright. I am not fucking. That's correct. That's not that is not currently happening to me. That is an accurate statement. I'm gonna get a big sippy of water. Click on the bugs. Locust!
All around like sky.
Well, of the locust.
Oh, when someone said,
If anything. But what?
use your power.
I'll let you.
Alright, here we go. We're gonna speed run this. We're gonna speed run it. Hard to fucking that would be an impressive feat. And also probably a TOS-able feat to fuck and stream at the same time. Not impossible. You're correct. I promise you I will never do that. I hereby solemnly swear never to fuck and stream at the same time.
Yeah.
So it wasn't the Phasmid.
Yeah, well, Kuno, it's not. You.
There's the girl.
Kuno, and I.
Did he just say I? Kuno, you.
Kuno, mate, I fucking.
This is what he's
Oh my.
Yo, Kuno.
Don't make yourself.
in it. So that's what this. Without a word. For once, the boy is lost.
I don't give.
The girl's face.
It don't pig. You, Kuno's gonna let. The fuck are they trying?
He recognized.
It's just that.
There's silence between.
Okay. Get out of that. I don't have to be responsible. I'm a VTuber. Y'all can't see anything. I could be naked right now. You wouldn't even know. I'm not. Don't worry. Or am I? Nah, I'm just playing. I'm just yanking your chain. I'm not. No, but for real. Could I be? Nah, I'm just fucking with you. You know. Just playing around. But I'm not. I'm free balling right now. No. I'm just fucking with you. You know, just playing around. Just having a goof. No, but for real. Stark ass naked right now. No. But yes. But no.
Hello, officer. I think I almost have it. So it was.
Thank you for telling.
She asked something.
Yeah.
Darling.
You're right.
We are getting.
He wants.
Really?
What, Morel?
Here's a fresh.
Wow.
Okay. We go back out. Wait, did I think about the thought? I don't know if I had the thought. The shiver, the plus shiver, or the minus shivers thought. About empty rooms. No, I'm thinking about magnesium-based life form. Very cool. Okay. Back out to the fisherman shacks. Wish I had enough money for a coke addiction. Yeah, goddamn, wouldn't I? That's thousands of dollars. Like, no bullshit. Probably. I actually don't know. Not this one, but the one up here. Oh, shit. Never mind. Not... Or wait, or was it the one... Wait, was it this one? Or was... No, it was the one down here, I think.
The locusts aren't.
Yeah, not this one. Smoke some crack? No, please. No, coke addiction, please. Please, just a bit of coke? Do you mind? Just a tiny bit of coke. Just a small hit. Please, sir.
Morels, the they're not really.
Good. Don't answer.
Alright, now we go back, and now we save before we talk to her, because I am not failing that fucking check. Not on my goddamn life am I disappointing Lena the cryptozoologist. I didn't mean to click that. There we go. Go back into town. See, that didn't take too long. Didn't take too long. Save. Save. I cannot believe I fucking failed that 72% check. Why am I... Because it's interesting. Because it's a cryptid. I'm a wannabe cryptozoologist. I hunt the strange things. That's what I do. That's my raison d'etre. I only know that phrase because of Ergo Proxy, the anime, by the way. I do not speak French.
Hello, dear. Thank you.
Her smile is weary.
Morel still isn't feeling well. I'm sorry.
Her voice.
Morel will.
The lieutenant stares at his shoe.
We're under the breach.
Very strange.
What's wrong? You're giving up on the phasmid.
It's. Do you?
You saw it.
A terrible sting in the heart.
You believe it?
No, sweet. That I am
the queen.
The lieutenant opens.
83%. Don't you fuck me on this game.
An acorn is not the same as the tree. That requires time, diligence, and care.
And suggestion. Give me something more here, my man.
All qualities these two seem to share in abundance.
Wrong or not, your relationship with Morel isn't just about the phasmid.
But it is.
No, it isn't.
We spent years searching for the phasmid, hunting it together. Without it, what are we?
It worths flamin',
just
putrid.
Another pathetic old couple.
Lena, don't talk like that.
If I hadn't led him down this path, he could have a steady job lecturing at a university.
Normally, when I talk about stuff like women and marriage, I feel bad. When I think about you and Morel, I feel okay. That gotta count for something.
Oh, of course it counts for something. But we've had our hard times too.
Looks down at her legs. Oh my god, this poor woman!
I was a paraplegic before we met. He didn't know before I arrived. On our first date. If I weren't the queen of the cryptozoologists, if I didn't tell him that story,
he'd still love you. That's not how it works.
Maybe. But then why do I not dare tell him? I've wasted enough of your time with this drama. I really must stop talking about it lest I start crying and waste more of your time.
Oh, Lena, no.
What you have to know is the Insulindian phasmid probably does not exist. Let us.
I'm finding this motherfucker.
Are there? Some of the other things are pretty bad.
I still believe you saw the phasmid.
A true believer.
Yes, that's me.
Sometimes I still see it too. The real memory of it. How it was there. Not the memory of the memory, but...
Rising. Unfolding from the reeds on a hot summer's day. Like a benevolent god.
Either way, I should go. Poor Morel is running a fever, and I need to get him home to Jamrock before we overstay our welcome.
Don't need any help. Oh, oh God. All right.
Oh no, thank you, but I can get there on my own. This old thing is gas-powered.
Oh,
I'm
gas-powered
slow.
wheelchair. Hell yeah.
It's not
Got
so
some
bad.
wheels. I'll check the traps one more time.
Really?
Yes, Cam! Really? Please, Jesus. Did you not just hear this woman pouring her soul out to us?
Oh, sweetie. Please don't get stuck on a dream.
Can I have your address just in case?
Okay. It's 1113 Tabernacle Road.
A sigh. She doesn't think you'll need it.
It's been a pleasure, ma'am.
Likewise, sweetie.
A waste of time. A dream. A fool's hope. Like that, she drives off. The gas engine putters quietly.
Wow, that was an intense sound from that
Then
gas-powered
pushes them
wheelchair.
open, outside the cold.
We should go too.
Yes, we
Somewhere
should.
Out there, a kilometer to the southeast.
Here's the thing, though. Oh, we're so close. So it's almost to 19, and we need to kill 2 more hours on stuff before we can talk to the smoker on the balcony. Your Nikes? I'm trying, my man. I don't have the money right now. The first thing I'm gonna do, well, let's see. Let's see, what do we have to do? Gonna talk to the dice maker. Just stop being poor. I'm trying. It's so hard. It is exceptionally difficult, believe me. Probably gotta sit up. Stretch a little bit. Yeah, I'm just a bum. I'm a hobo cop. Don't talk to me like that. Don't insult me. I didn't ask for your sass. I'm working on it. I'm working on getting money. Real talk, has anyone seen the Squid Game on Netflix? I'm on episode 2 with my boyfriend, and it is super, super fucking good so far. Someone talking about, like, debt or something like that reminded me of it. It's very good through 2 episodes. I'll give it that.
Oh, it's you again. Are you looking for a die?
Oh, Shivers 5. Hold on. Shivers clothes, you say? I know I have some clothes for that. My scarf is plus Shivers. That's minus Shivers. Oh, that's cute because it's a windbreaker. I've not been in a mood to be fucked up, and it looks like something that'll fuck you up. Yeah, it is that. I'll give it up. It's, oh, the shirt. Plus Shivers. Very nice. And then my patrol cloak. Plus 3 Shivers.
Oh, it's you again.
90. I can't fail this, right?
Aside from getting naked, you're not sure what else to do. The building holds no more answers.
Why do I tempt fate? Oh, I've been agony. Level up Shivers.
Oh, it's you again.
97%.
Are you looking for a die?
A gust of cold air sweeps through.
Oh, man, okay.
The stones and minerals on the shelves rattle as though agitated.
I absolutely tempted fate with that.
Feels as though you're outside.
It's just CBT. Cognitive behavioral therapy? I know what you meant. For those of you at home that don't know what CBT means, it stands for cock and ball torture. Yeah, like that. Anyway. The curse is real, and I figured out why it spared you.
Didn't we already talk about this?
This isn't technically the doomed commercial
What
area.
are you talking about? My address is exactly the same. Rue de Saint-Guilain 10.
No, the old coal plant that used to be here was subsumed into...
You're in the chimney of another building.
This doesn't make any sense. Are you saying my business was spared because of a technicality? Where is this coming from?
I have my own unusual methods. The vine boom sound. I actually... No, I think I know what you're talking about. That one would be a good one.
And what? Does it mean that I'm safe from failure?
Don't let her become complacent. She still needs to...
It's your workshop that's protected. You should still do something that...
forces.
Yes, you should still do something to defend your person.
She starts laughing, her fingers trying to rub away the exhaustion from her face.
What?
Do you know what this is?
Piece of metal shining on her index finger. Jewelry?
It's a mourning ring. I made this when my first company failed. It was a small jewelry shop right here in the East Delta Commerce Center, built with the little I inherited from my parents. I drove it into the ground within a year. I didn't have what you would call a viable business plan.
Okay.
It wasn't just a jewelry shop either. I always thought that it was just the world that you were supposed to try again and again until you finally succeed. And now you're telling me what? That it was all because I didn't run my little shops and ventures from a dump inside an abandoned chimney?
Huh. That is kind of rude. No, you made it nice. Yeah, it's nice in here.
Yeah. Or maybe it's the entire world that's cursed. It's such a precarious place. Nothing ever works out the way you want it. That's why people like role-playing games. You can be whoever you want to be, you can try again. Still, there is something inherently violent even about dice rolls.
Holy, you're telling me, sister. I just failed a 92% check.
It's like every time you cast a die, something disappears.
Yeah, my hope.
Some alternative ending or an entirely different world.
My balls.
But anyway, thanks for sharing.
The precarious world.
Officer.
Oh, I think I found the... Yeah, I gotta talk to her about the actual source.
You mean the curse that I'm spared of because I live outside its immediate reach?
It's been more complicated than that.
I'm listening.
There's a 2mm hole in reality located in a church on the other side of the canal. I think it may be related to the... Just lay it all out there. Just get it all out.
Excuse me? A 2mm hole in reality? This can't be true.
It is.
I'm afraid it is, man. Sona Lukanen killed the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident made the discovery.
Sona is involved in this? So it's
she knows her.
I thought. It's not just the commercial area that's cursed. It's the entire world.
She looks outside the window where the night has fallen on the yard.
No, everything is definitely cursed. I'm not gonna say anything.
I guess the least I can do is check up on Sona, see how she's doing. In any case, thank you for stopping by. It's good to have an answer.
Oh, new skill point, easy. Well, that makes up for the fact that I just had to burn one to pass that fucking check. Alright, 908. Cashier lady? Please help. Oh, the cashier lady brushed my hand. I'm not going to read the rest of that. No, I'm not going to read the rest of that. It's too much, man. You've gone too far. I'm gonna have to put you in timeout. Gonna have to put you in timeout if you want to keep that up. Also, yeah, I'm pretty sure you did get that from the Lonely Island. And that's like 10 years old. You gotta get fresher material than that. Not your... Oh, I see. Okay. I'm still not gonna read the rest of that, but... Alright, I have to go take a quick tinkle. Go take a quick pee-pee break. Let me give you the fat jams of the Whirling in Rags. There we go. I'll be right back. Alright, there we go. My model did not like that initially, but we're all good. We're all good. Monica's titties are big, he says. Who says that? God, I wish I could click on you to know who you are. Ah, 2200 is that. Get yourself organized is also 2200. Do I have cigarettes? I don't think I do. I have various drugs, but no cigarettes. Oh, let me put this away. There we go. Yeah, can't abide cigarettes, honestly. Cigarettes are a bridge too far.
To the left of the cross.
Is it this?
The tear machines. Your bottles clump.
Alright, I got $1.40 from all my plastic garbage. Which is good. That's getting me closer to the Nikes. But I'm still a ways away. Unfortunately. I guess I'll equip my garbage bag. Alright, what else do I have to do? Oh my god, there's not a lot left to do. I actually don't know. Like, I basically have 2 hours to kill, and I don't think there's a way for me to pass time. Pate. Nope, don't understand that one. Boy, Diero culture and future. Trash. Take it out of the trash can. Is there anything I can talk to Kim about?
Yes? What do you want to know? You mean like a brief? Do you want me? 3 days ago, the RCM emergency desk.
I'm literally just trying to kill time. I'm just straight up trying to kill time.
During that time, the victim had... Okay, then.
That didn't help.
Was there anything else you wanted? I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
Oh?
His disdain is clear. This man would not use such an expression otherwise.
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
I don't remember being in on anything.
Better still than an imbecilic cop-off.
Cop-off?
It's just stupidity.
Go on.
The cop kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the Industrial Harbor. Yours or mine, as if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality. So we've let the Union make a mockery of law enforcement here. And now it's come to its natural conclusion.
Ah, it's a struggle over who runs Martinez.
Well, sort of. It's less a matter of who gets to police Martinez than who has to. It's an orphan district, in other words. I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite the brouhaha.
The brouhaha.
I can tell you that. Time to settle it, they say. Cop off. But I assure you, I am not their finest or toughest with 102 cases solved. What I am is least interested in a pissing competition.
So, he volunteered to represent the 57th, but not out of competitiveness.
You volunteered to spoil it.
Yes. I'm an unrepentant spoil sport.
He seems pleased. What's special about Martinez?
Martinez? Nothing. It's just a puddle at the end of some drain pipe. No one cares about this place.
Jesus,
about
okay.
space. Most of our colleagues don't even know how to get here. North of the interchange doesn't exist.
A tremble comes over you. Another after effect of ethanol poisoning, perhaps. Feels like leaves do when they rustle in the breeze, somewhere far away, below the turbine.
Yeah, I was sent here. What does it say about me?
57th.
I must be an augury, an apocalyptic omen sent by my people. Can you guess my message?
No.
There will be a bloodletting of unimaginable proportions. Unimaginable.
Oh no, it's very imaginable. We fail to place responsibility for the hanging. The harbor companies see the situation is out of control, so they bring in private military, maybe a gunship. The Union responds in strength. Automatic fire. Local law enforcement solving one little homicide decides nothing. Not solving it can have real and calculated.
Huh,
yes,
that's
it's
fair.
a wholly pointless matter.
Oh! The pissing competition. I learned about
I'm
it.
actually glad it's addressed now.
Why did the... Hold on. I can be smarter. I can be smart... Wait, what was that?
Tremble. The time is now. Taola.
What the fuck are you talking about, Half-Light?
Time for the show. For Taola. The hallowed time of fear and disintegration. A countdown has begun. All will collapse on itself. The world.
Are you talking about that hole in the world?
Grain of blackness. All sound will be muted. All life.
What's that?
Ulogu Theodos. Xeno Zausin.
Are you speaking fucking Portuguese right now? What are you saying to me?
Fronisim.
What? What?
Monday morning. The moment you arrived in this reality are the first crack in the sheer face of God.
That is metal as fuck. I am the first crack in the sheer face of God. From you it will spread. It probably is. Yeah, Greek looks right. It's because of all the insane world-ending bullshit I've been saying.
Yes, you spoke the words of the Palindropos and the houses of Pericarnassus.
Yes, that is Greek.
Items, people, even words will tumble. All will lose its meaning in the coming years.
Are you sure it's not just a joke or some kind of coping mechanism?
It's totally also a coping mechanism.
Oh, okay. I'm afraid.
So you should be. The world island crumbles at your feet, and in the far plain, Palindropos. Perhaps. Just a thought.
It might end soon.
This has something to do with the hangover. The face of the woman.
Cop of the Apocalypse. Hell yeah. Okay. I can be an apocalypse cop. Oh, right. I wanted to put on my logic clothes. Which... I'm already at +3. There's another +2 that I could get. Alright, this dress shirt. There you go. That should be enough to make it 97.
Yes?
Look at you. It's because you're a failure. They sent you to Slight, Precinct 57.
Wait, what? No!
Just think about it for a second. You're a raging alcoholic who showed up 3 days late and argues with his necktie. You weren't sent here to win.
What if my precinct sent me on this case because I'm a fuck-up?
I've considered it.
Oh, no. It's true, then.
It would be immensely ugly of them, not to mention unprofessional. But I also think it's somewhat unlikely.
Wait, really? Why?
I checked the records. This jurisdiction dispute, who polices Martinez, reaches back to the 30s. It's as old as my station. And all this time we can't decide who gets Martinez? I think, yes, both stations would prefer a win.
You are their finest.
I am the finest of nothing.
That's inaccurate. You're the finest in my heart. Am I the safe bet, then?
Safe? No. But you're old. You've made it this far. Something has brought you through. We've only just started working together, so I don't know what it is yet. But it's there. So no, I don't think they sent you as a joke.
Oh, it made me feel better. Oh, good. Well, I'm glad. Alright, got an autosave. Game audio is a little quiet. I can crank that up a little bit. There you go. Let's see, how much experience do I have? I have 4 dots. I'm gonna hold on to that for the time being. I've got another hour and 40 minutes in-game to kill. God, I wish I could play another game with Kim. I don't think I can.
The suzerainty box is held.
Oh, no, yeah, I can't do that again. I can interact with some of these items. A book.
You hold in your hand the colorful primer. The title reads...
I would love to watch funny monkey videos. Big monkey swing.
Involved.
But unfortunately, I cannot. Not in this game, anyway. I could in real life, but not in this game. Exactly what I need.
This book will show you the score. Get you oriented with those basic concepts you appear to be hazy on. The anthropomorphic bear.
The furry bear.
Lowdown
Furry.
Of your
We're
life.
becoming a furry.
The alphabet.
Oh, we're going to learn the alphabet. Excellent.
Every page has one word designating one letter of the alphabet.
This sounds like an
with a
excellent way to
faded
kill time.
illustration. Most of them are scientific and cultural principles. It goes as follows.
Let's do it.
A is for azimuth. B is for Boreas.
This is some nerd shit. Never mind. My brain hurty.
D is for Diamite. E is for ellipse. F is for phlogiston.
That's not a
G
word.
is for gamete. H is for homeboy.
That's
I
a word.
is for econ.
That's not.
J is for Ura.
Nope.
K is for collapse. L is for laudanum. M is for myriad. N is for
Myriad and
O is for
Perihelion's a drug.
P is for
And also a good King Gizzard the Lizard Wizard song.
Q is for quasar.
Quasar?
Is for rhododendron.
Homeboy Phlogiston?
S
That's my
is
new
for
name.
Sinus. T is for tricolor. U.
That's it?
You know the alphabet now.
Excellent. Wow, that ate up 15 minutes. That was a great use. Kim, I know the alphabet now. No, my God. Kim, I know what the alphabet is.
Good. I also know the alphabet.
We have something in common.
It is a very useful skill to have, he thinks, for all sorts of life activities.
Yes. All right. Magnesium-based life form.
Life form. We tell them, hell no. You're about to become a magnesium-based life form. The age of the primitive carbon man is done. No longer must mankind rely on slow-working background radiation to take us further into our genetic destiny. This is the era of guided evolution, and magnesium is the key. You are the first of your species. The next step in human evolution. An advanced magnesium proto-man who mags it up, drinks it down, and sniffs it sideways.
Extra. I have so much moral health now. That is very good. The age of the primitive carbon man is over. It's Dunyan rings. Get the fuck out of here, carbon-based life forms. It's magnesium-based life forms. Time to shine. Go to hell. Yep. Lots of sniffing inbound. Alright, there's got to be something else that I can interact with. My badge?
Police badge.
Nope. Door Gunner Megamix.
The Porterial is just...
Wait, I wonder... The yellow mug? I don't think we can sell it. We might be able to. I could go and try to, like, pawn some stuff, but... If I could take the Door Gunner Megamix, which I'm pretty sure... Where would I find sad music and sing karaoke? Can I do that yet? I don't think I can.
The face of...
No. Another
You
book?
stare at
Nope. Yeah, you know your ABCs.
The note is written with a blue pencil on...
Sulislav. Really? You don't have a single... Oh, I'm sure that child would love...
Well, I got some experience. I don't know from what, but...
There it is again.
Oh,
okay.
apricot chewing gum wrapper.
Smells like the end of some distant summer. The surface of another planet. Or some ancient temple.
Ancient temple?
Yes, from the height of antiquity. A long, long time ago. Millennia ago. On an island of time you can never return to. The sun sets into the sea, but the water does not boil. Instead, it turns to liquid gold. For a moment, the world's store of precious metals seems to increase dramatically, and you are rich. There is a movement next to you, the shuffle of a small coat, warm like the evening. But when you turn toward it, there's nothing there.
He did throw apricots at the bad guys.
Why
You're
are
right.
you talking to a gum wrapper? Bitter, citrus, sweet. It seems to grow stronger, like a glow, with every breath you take.
Every breath you take is mad. I actually don't remember the lyrics of that song.
Whatever petrochemical byproducts they used to create this artificial flavor have bonded tightly to the wrapper. Or is that just your memory?
I am just clicking on things to try to eat up some time.
Until a blossom of skin and flower petals erupts.
I also think this has something to do with my ex-wife.
Made of so...
Because now I can think about the apricot chewing gum scented one. All red checks fail? I can't think about that right now. That is too horrifying. Let's see. You got Gart, you got anything to talk about?
Hey, was there something you...
Well, well.
Nope. Fuck. Oh, man. I still have an hour and 15 minutes to kill before I can go and talk to the man on the balcony. And okay, so the thing about this game is time doesn't pass when you're doing nothing. It only passes when you're talking to someone or doing something. Walking around doesn't kill time. And I'm like, low-key out of shit to do. I could try to sing karaoke. I don't know where to get the music from, though. Okay. I just cheated and IGN has an article. No, I can't replay the board game. That would be so easy to do. But unfortunately, no. That's not an option. That's not available to me. There is apparently... Alright. There's a building around here. There's a dumpster that I can go check on. Apparently. Is it? No, it's not that. Wait, what is this? Southwest. Okay. Oh, wait, what is this box? What is this? What is this? Please, Harry, get the lead out. What is in this box? Oh, just trash. Fair enough, fair enough. I did equip my plastic trash collection bottle. Their music collection? Wait, I need to get in there. I need to get in there, please. How do I get in there? That sounds important. I need to sing karaoke. And that sounds like a way to kill time. Oh, wait, I haven't been in here. Broken on the fence and the barbed wire? Wait. Oh, shit! I haven't been in here. Money? Okay. Glory to the ghosts of us. Okay. Oh, $1.20. We're getting close to the white Nikes. What is this? Oh, double trash? Pog. Alright, here we go. Smallest church in Saint-Saëns. That sounds promising. What is that? Wait, what was that? Birds in the birch tree. Barely audible coos come from above. The swing is missing. Okay. Alright, looks like nothing else here. Can I? I cannot fast travel back to the Martinez waterfront. I will try, though. I will just run there. Wait, what is this thing? I want to go around to this thing. Oh, money? Hell yeah. Alright, we're close. Oh, here's another thing to click on. What is this? Garbage? Sure. We'll try to sell some stuff. Please, I want in. Thank you. And that is the last of my Boulevardier. Which is very good. Yellowstone bourbon is... it's up there with... It's got to be one of my favorites.
Hello, hello.
Something to sell.
Sure. Let me have a look.
Check your pockets.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
A postcard. Pawn. A banged up fuel canister. That feels important. There's also this... The homosexual underground will commence in like an hour in-game, Bashamo. Also, welcome on in. Fuck this photo of a happy couple. I don't care. God, I don't... Alright, fuck this filament memory. I'm selling it. I need money. I need money. Oh, we're so close! Some armor?
Alright.
Gauntlets?
Oh, no, 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 no. Besides, this gear costs a fortune.
Some clothes?
I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment.
Damn!
Another time, Bat.
Okay. Alright, we're close. We are close, ladies and gentlemen. We are so close. So close to being able to buy the white Nikes. We just need a little more money. Just very close. Yep. From having the full fit. What is this? Ancient fountain, sure. Maybe these old fuckers have something to talk about. What do y'all got to talk about?
I have really outdone myself.
Yes, that's what you need, Gaston.
Gaston.
More padding on that fat ass of yours.
Oh my,
I hope
rude.
your heart gives out.
That's so mean.
Honey, it's a little pleasures. Life doesn't need to be a struggle. Hello, officer. How might I be of assistance of
Oh, this is a
fine
way to
day?
kill some time. This is big. This is big.
Oh, sweet Jenny. She was the finest woman in all of Revachol. Maybe the entire world.
Do not defile her memory,
He
Gaston.
was not defiling her,
Let her
Renee.
rest in peace.
His tone lacks its usual intensity, like he doesn't feel he has the right to speak.
You both knew her?
We knew her, all right.
They
Lived
fucked.
on the same street our
They were
entire
in a
lives,
menage
just
a
two
trois. They
houses
were in a
apart.
poly thing.
The three of us have been best friends since we were 4.
Definitely a poly thing.
She was René's first girl back when the prick was 16. They were courting till he decided he'd rather die for some great ideal than just be happy.
And then you stole her from me.
Oh, that's so mean. Hey, come on, buddies. Come on, guys. Doesn't need to get ugly.
Oh, officer. It already got ugly nearly 80 years ago when the three of us were just learning to walk and talk.
You stole her from me.
You're kind of an asshole, Renee Arnaud.
Well, technically, you stole her from me because we'd been pretty close ever since you two had that falling out over the ink you spilled over her pretty yellow dress.
You spilled ink? How? Fuck you, Renee. How dare you ruin her yellow dress?
We were just boys then. This was different. You, no point starting this all over again. For the 1000th and the first time. Especially when we have company. Officer.
What happened to her?
She died of pneumonia 2 winters ago. It was a quiet passage. Peaceful.
Oh, okay.
René and I were both by her bedside when she...
Oh, yeah, double meanings. Absolutely ruining it.
Died. No use sugarcoating it. Won't bring her back. Will it now?
Departed.
Departed is a much
Until
nicer
the
word.
very hand she couldn't decide between us. The most indecisive woman I've ever met.
A quick grimace of pain passes over Rene's features, but he immediately regains control. His face
What was she?
now a
How was she
discussion of
indecisive?
master game.
All right, putrid. Look. Hold on. Let me. I got something for you. Ready? I know what sex is. But I'm not telling you. Could y'all hear that? Please tell me you could hear that. I really hope you could hear that. Yes, excellent. That was my best Gianni, what the fuck is his name? Hold on, I got this. Gianni Matrigrano impression. Oh, man. My favorite thing about that video is that imagine being like 12 years old and Googling like what sex is, and then you like click on YouTube and you're like, oh, I can watch YouTube. And you go to that video and you're like so excited, and like Duke Nukem is like, I know what sex is. Ba 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 ba. And then you're like, yeah, what is it? And he's like, but I'm not telling you. And then you're so mad. You're such a mad 12-year-old. Oh no, my model is unhappy. Okay, there you go. Yeah, you're such a mad 12-year-old. Nope, you just don't get to know what sex is, that's all.
She could never make up her mind about anything. What to have for breakfast, favorite color, or which one of us to marry. She was always leaving one of us for the other, but never long enough to actually get married.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Heck, technically, we're both still engaged to her.
You always confused her. Couldn't let us be happy. Seduced her with your fancy words and pastries.
Oh, he baked. Oh, he's a baker. God.
He suddenly remembers you are still there.
Baked goods are so hot.
Silent.
Of course, officer. Memories are all we have left.
That kid is still searching. He doesn't know. He's so scared to click on a link that has like an actual like biological word in it, and so he's just like hunting around YouTube. The one I had with your mom, ba 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 ba, and the one I had with your dad, ba 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 ba. Yeah, that was a good one. His videos are great. All of those are great.
Let me think. I heard someone was hanged and left on a tree for a week. But that's all I know, really. No, officers, I'm sorry. And I really would like to assist. You are both good guys. I can see that.
Oh, he's a nice guy.
Then help them, you wimp. You have plenty of shoulder with the ghost caviar in the Union. Someone must know something.
He means caviar socialists.
I wish I could, but I just don't know anything. I always keep my nose clean and don't gossip.
That's good. That's a good way to go. That's a good way to live.
That.
Odd. He doesn't seem to be lying, but there's something off here.
Yeah, maybe he's holding back something.
I'm not even any...
Of course he's holding back. His mouth is so full of Union prick he can't even speak properly.
Renee, that's quite rude and possibly homophobic, but also potentially accurate.
Can I at least finish my fucking sentence?
Oh wow, he's cursing.
Hit that okay,
go get some food. Go get some food, Putrid. If you're hungry. I'm pretty hungry too, but I'm gonna wait until after the stream.
Everyone in Martinez knows the Clare brothers. I taught these boys human studies and history in the gymnasium.
What do you know about history?
What do you know about history, Renee? You fucking monarchist.
Years later, when it had already moved on.
The old soldier mumbles something under him. There he stands, proud, rigid and alone.
I mean, look, I've got an hour to kill in game. I actually have no fucking idea how I'm going to do that. So when you come back, you will probably not have missed any serious business.
Let's try not to get caught in a crossfire.
Lest we leave riddled with bullet holes.
You a union member?
Oh, in many ways, yes. Like an honorary member. I attend meetings and...
Speedrun, hell yeah. See you back in a bit.
Oh, yes. Not in the technical sense.
55 minutes.
Or a membership card. But Evrard keeps me on the payroll. Just for the little things.
So that's what it was before. Him hiding something. He tries to make it look like he's a big deal in the Union. And now the illusion is disintegrating before your and Renee's eyes. He doesn't know anything. Because no one tells him anything.
Of course he's not a member. He's not a member of anything. I knew that. He's a Weservein. Turns to where the wind blows and tries to look important.
That's so mean. You're being mean to your friend.
I hate this socialist rabble.
I hate you too,
Even
man.
Siding with them is better than living your entire life on the fence. Never committing to anything. Pick a damn side already.
Actually, I can agree with that. Fence sitters, like fucking enlightened ass centrists, are truly heinous.
Writing work mostly. Occasionally, he needs something written, and I happen to have a way with words, people say.
What kind of things?
Oh, nothing official, I assure you. Just essays for the newspapers. About Martinez and how things are and how they could be. Evrard and I had these long talks where...
Well, he tells his little pen man exactly what to say. It's commie propaganda.
That's the best kind of propaganda.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
You should be ashamed. How dare you insult the idea of commie propaganda. I do little things for Everett myself. Nothing wrong.
That's just the way things work around here. No reason to feel bad about it.
Hey, are you a caviar socialist?
I don't even consider myself a regular socialist.
Oh, disgusting.
Politics is not really something I involve myself in, officer.
Wait, but how can you write all these things and not believe them? Wait.
Officer, I have a vivid imagination.
Oh, that.
And like I
Oh.
said, I have a way with words. That's enough.
This dude's a
You
moralist.
need to
This
think
dude
into
is a
politics.
fucking fence sitter. Oh no, I thought we had something going there, Gaston. You're disappointing me.
He just fluffs it up.
Oh, disgusting.
Of course. Don't sink into anything. Don't sink into any fight. Only sink into your couch.
This man is a literal fucking monarchist, and I'm actually siding with him in this argument. That's how degenerate it is. You are a weather vane.
I prefer highly adaptable myself.
Oh, is that right?
Has a better ring to hit, don't you think?
Come on, you.
Putrid, I do not have the luxury of being apolitical. If the fact that I got hate rated with a bunch of horse shit this past Saturday for having the audacity of putting tags like LGBT plus and bisexual and stuff like that in my Twitch tags, you know, that got me hate rated, so I don't have the luxury of being apolitical.
No, thank you. For being consummate professional.
Alright, this is a Sigma male move. Can I have a bite of your sandwich?
I'm sorry, officer, but I really don't share food. Nothing personal, it's just a principle.
The only one you have.
The sandwich looks like a culinary wonder. Well made and abundant in components. The author sure knew their craft. In addition to the obvious slice of ham, a fat one, you notice a brim of a tomato peeking from below. And is that mayonnaise?
The week's been good, and honestly, this past Saturday stream was honestly awesome. The hate raid came, like, legit no bullshit 2 minutes after Sync the Otter raided me with, like, 80 people. And I handled the hate raid pretty well enough. I had to put on follower-only mode, which probably, like, you know, it made it so that a lot of the raiders couldn't chat, which sucked. But it was honestly a great stream, all things considered. I just want a bite, Gaston, please.
Believe me, officer. I wish I could help you, but I need this sandwich to keep my blood sugar stable. In my age, you need to pay attention to these things.
Come on, be a communist, share.
Fuck off! It's mine.
Oh, you son of, fuck, it's my sandwich, fuck you.
Sorry, officer. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it in a bad way.
No, I mean it in a bad way. Give me that goddamn sandwich.
I'm not gonna share it.
When the dissidents come to rape our country, he hides. But
Rhetoric? Okay, here we go. Alright, we need to put on our best talking clothes. And we need to convince him to share his goddamn sandwich with us. This is a crock of bologna boober snatch. I don't like this. I want that sandwich. This is important. Please, Rhetoric, give me Rhetoric clothes. We need that sandwich. Alright, this shirt, for whatever reason, makes us better. Sure. Rhetoric, that's minus Rhetoric. Fuck, is that really it? Oh my god, that's it. Do we have minus Rhetoric clothes that we can take off? No. Yeah, it's not the sand you witch, it's the sand me witch. It's the sand we witch. Yeah, exactly. Alright.
It is such a pleasure.
42%, here we go! Oh wow, I didn't even have to save scum, that actually just worked. Wow, okay, I'll be real. I'm getting naked for that, I wasn't expecting it. That's the first time that, like, an under 50% check actually went in our favor. I admire your handiwork, chef, but there are a few things I'd do differently.
Like what, officer? This is as good as they come in Revachol, I assure you.
An array of delicious recipes flashes through your mind. Salads, salmon, sandwiches. Bingo. This calls for an engineering angle. Structural rigidity, exposed rafters, lattice works, that type of approach.
Had you put a large slice of old Duvienne and cheese crosswise from the ham, it would have minimized the component loss via crumbling.
Mon Dieu, that is an excellent idea. That would virtually negate the component loss.
I'll do you one better. The air pocket between the cheese and ham could house pre-roasted paprika.
Ce serait délicieux. Can you make that sandwich, officer?
Yes, but I'm going to need yours as a prototype first.
I hope you are not just tricking an old man out of the little he has left.
Initial development takes time, of course, but in 6 to 9 months you will eat the sandwich of gods.
Oh, god of sandwiches, maybe?
I got the sandwich! Giant ham sandwich! Interact!
The ham sandwich.
I'm gonna eat right in front of him because I'm a Sigma male.
Begging to be eaten. A treat of this magnitude should not be enjoyed alone.
I cannot be bought. Throw the sandwich on. That'd be so mean. No, I'm sharing it with Kim. Here, Kim, let's share.
I'll pass. Thanks.
Kim, I argued with an old man for this sandwich. How dare you? You are getting a bite of this deliciousness, whether you want to or not.
When you hold something up long enough, some people are compelled to take it. Try it on the lieutenant.
Hold up sandwich for the lieutenant to take it.
Thank you, but no, I'm not hungry.
Keep holding it.
No.
Do not lower the sandwich.
No.
Hold the sandwich up, moving it closer to his chin.
The lieutenant's eyes express an absolute lack of interest.
Move the sandwich around in front of the lieutenant's mouth and make aircraft noises.
The lieutenant stands next to you, but he might as well exist in...
Yeah, come on!
This man does not crack under pressure. Stars would die before he'd succumb to any kind of manipulation. With this realization comes a sudden flash of pride.
You know, Kim, if I were to hold the sandwich up long enough...
Some people would feel compelled to take it. Yes, I know.
Not you, though.
No.
Damn. Alright, I'm gonna eat the sandwich.
You jam your teeth into the sandwich and immediately feel a series
I
of
healed my
taste
health.
explosions go off in
Ham
your
sandwiches
mouth.
heal
It's
you,
like
ladies and gentlemen.
someone's carpet bombing your tongue with ambrosia.
Someone's carpet bombing my tongue with ambrosia. Fucking PogChamp.
This is what angels must
Me
taste
trying
like.
to share something with
Your
my husband he
saliva
couldn't
production
give
increases
two
tenfold.
shits about.
You can barely contain it all.
Slow down. Feel the texture of the components and the subtle nuances in taste.
It really is every bit as good as it looked and smelled. The different components all chip in and complement each other, forming a flavor that is unique to this
God, I
particular
would kill for a
masterpiece.
good sandwich right now.
The bread, as the
More
foundation
health
of the
healing.
sandwich, is slightly
And
moist
morale
due
healing.
to the tomato juice and mayo, but holds together nicely. Almost nothing falls off the sandwich. You feel like you really got everything out of this experience.
Fuck yeah. Now let's go sing some goddamn karaoke. Now that we're fully good, now that we're Gucci gang as far as health and morale goes, now it's time to embarrass the fuck out of ourselves. I think I've seen Ponyo Butterball, but it has been, like, not since, like, high school that I've seen it. It's been quite a while. Harry loves cocaine! Alright, let's see. Door gunner Mega Mix.
The portal reel is just... You press the large button marked Commencer, and the tape starts spinning. There's a small delay before the song starts playing.
Press your ear.
It sounds like someone's moving in the room, getting comfortable. Then the organ starts playing a simple, melancholic tune.
Cocaine!
In the hallway, a lone singing voice joins in, telling you about the tiniest church in Cessons, surrounded by even tinier yard. You almost feel the seaside mist on your skin. It's mega sad.
Mega sad!
Within seconds you know this is the one. The real shit you've been looking for.
Oh, we found the shit.
The one you trust your room to. This one tells it like it is. This is your tune. A click, then silence for a bit.
I think I could sing this.
Tape. Of course you could sing this.
Yes!
You could take sad to a whole new level with this.
Excellent!
And you already know the lyrics since you've listened to it like a million times.
I'm so hyped.
Yep, they're all here. All 3 verses. And the B-side of the tape contains the instrumental version. It's like the world itself is telling you to do it. Only one obstacle stands on your way.
What's the obstacle?
Gart. You have to convince Gart to let you sing karaoke in the whirling.
No! Gart
After you've
can't
won
get
him
in my
over,
way.
You can express yourself. The lieutenant watches you.
Alright, come here, Gart. We got some talking to do.
Hey, was there
I need to sing
something you
karaoke.
needed? No, you don't. It's not happening.
It's part of my quest for self-discovery. Please help me.
The Whirling's not a charity or a musical therapy clinic. It's a commercial establishment. You're going to scare away the customers.
Johnny Law is about to tear it up sad style.
The Whirling doesn't need more sad styles.
Yes, it does!
One of the styles it can do without right now.
This is my way of apologizing. Please, let me
By
apologize.
causing more trouble, I think we're good.
Why do you even have the PA system?
It's for no one. It's a prop. I'm not letting anyone use it after the great karaoke catastrophe of 44.
What happened?
A lot of people got killed because some arsehole wanted to sing karaoke.
That's not true. You're lying to me. It's not a prop, it's for your clients. I know it's used.
Okay, yes. It's for some clients.
I'm a real client. I paid my bills, and I have the right to use the karaoke machine. Okay, fuck me then. Just fuck me. We'll save that one. We'll save that one for if we need it.
Ha! Well, we don't have any tapes. They all got stolen.
I've got one!
The man in the vest and the violet shirt stares at the tape you've just
He's so mad.
He begins to frown. Hard. This is the look of a man who's defeated.
He's got no excuses left. He can't stop me!
Fine, fine. Climb on that stage and do your thing.
Yes!
Out of my head.
Excellent!
I'll plug it in for you. Damn this karaoke machine.
I'm having it uninstalled.
He didn't fuck me, though. That's fair. Guard is a bottom. He wouldn't do the fucking.
Oh, yeah. Time to do the damn it.
Alright. Here we go. Karaoke man.
The stage is all set up for your performance.
My performance is nigh.
Silent. You can hear the pellets creak under your feet. You feel a little dizzy, a little unsteady suddenly.
Imagine being nervous before performing in front of a crowd. Perhaps a crowd of virtual people who tune in to you be a bird on the internet. That would be very silly.
So, are you ready for your thing now?
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, no! Okay, so it's a drama check. Alright, thankfully we saved. We saved. That was a red check. We couldn't retry it. So if we ditched, that would be it. That would have been chickening out. But, thankfully, we can save scum. It's a drama check. Which makes sense. Out of all of the possible checks that could be, that does make sense. Drum. So we got our crazy mesh tank top, which is good. Oh, hey, Kim. Let's see. Drama. I know we have many pieces of drama clothes. For sure. I must become the drama queen. Correct. Composure, perception. Alright, plus drama. Oh, the Pistler. The Pistler, yes. That's plus drama. And then our bow tie is plus drama. Very good. Oh, wait, what is this?
You finally made it, haven't you? People point fingers at you
and
whisper to each other.
What is this?
By, wondering to themselves, where did that man get such a cool jacket? Did he receive it upon graduating the École Normale Supérieure de Badasserie? Is he dangerous?
I'm very dangerous.
You are very dangerous, my friend.
Indeed.
Dangerous and cool.
Very cool.
In fact, no one dares to say a single
Piss.
thing about the jacket. But believe me, they are all very impressed.
Yes. Very good. Now we save again. In case we need to do drugs to make sure that we sing okay.
The stage is you feel.
So, are you ready for your thing now?
I'm gonna sing
Let me know when I
karaoke,
should turn
Kim.
on the-
I can see that.
Test.
Immediately, a loud feedback noise startles the room. You feel like an amateur. How are you supposed to hold the mic? Should you just sing into it?
I'm holding my recycling bag. That's such a power play.
Where do you put your hands?
Oh no! Look around the room.
The bar is full and buzzing with chatter. No one is paying you any attention. But still you feel your knees turn to noodles. Okay, now a couple is looking at you. Even worse, you're sweating. They are going to hate you. Just make sure you move.
Okay.
Don't be stiff.
Yeah. 83%. Yes! No safe scum needed! Oh no, my bottle! My bottle's fucked up! Okay, here we go. The air is thick with anticipation.
Someone dims the lights as the music starts.
Knees weak, arms spaghetti. Communist already. Kim spaghetti. I got nothing. Oh my god. Here we go.
I would often go there, to the tiny church there,
That's his actual voice.
the smallest church in San. Though it once was larger. How the realm may rest there,
This is so sad. This is apex sad.
down through the mist there. Toward the Seven Sisters. Toward those pale cliffs there. I would often stay there.
Oh my god, the drums.
In that tiny yard there. I have been
And Kim is
so
just watching
glad
us.
here,
Kim is just watching us in rapt attention.
looking forward to the past here. But now, you are all alone. None of this matters. No, none of this matters at all.
Yeah, very good. Hell yeah.
Elysium applause fills the room. You feel your hands shake as awareness of your body returns to you.
I'm very naked, right? I'm naked for the performance. I'd like to dedicate this song to my partner, Kim Kitsuragi.
The lieutenant doesn't say anything, but gives you a quick smile.
Oh, a cute little smile. Oh my goodness.
Good. Are we ready? I want to unplug the mic.
Gart, why would you kill the mood? Come on, man.
Last words.
Evening go come. We will sow the white sail. Workers of the world, unite! Communism. Excellent. That was more experience. We have... Oh my god, we're almost... we're so close. Cool. Alright, we have 20 minutes before we're able to meet with the smoker on the roof. By the way, people who are here, and I'm going to announce this on Twitter, no stream this Saturday. I'm going camping. Big old furry camp out with my boyfriend and some friends up in a local state park. So I will be out of town basically this Saturday. So, yep, I'm looking forward to it. I'm entering a chili cook-off. We got all the ingredients today, and part of my chili will be the one scorpion pepper that our plant managed to grow and fruit and ripen in our garden this year. So we are taking it I'm taking it full seriously, bro. I'm seriously looking forward to it. Next week will be normal. I've actually got a lot of the next couple of weeks are going to be like mad busy. I've got like 2 weeks in a row basically with no Saturday stream. Check the island for bullet traces. Okay. This time next year will still be dinks, and that sounds great, Butterball, for sure. Yeah, we always talked about me and the boyfriend going camping with you and your husband. Never manifested, but definitely still want to do that. How do we get to the island? Oh, I think I know how to do it. I think we have to take the boat. We have to take that woman's boat. Can I click on this?
Just dead poor things.
Never mind. Camping. This is not any serious backpacking trip or anything. This is car camping, which really is just. It's nothing crazy. Camping's a lot of fun too. I'm actually an Eagle Scout. I went camping quite a lot as a kid, so I'm a big fan. When camping, a lot of that depends on whether the sleeping bag that you have is appropriate for the weather that you're in, whether you have a sleeping pad, whether the tent that you have is appropriate for the weather that you're in. It applies to a lot of that stuff. Now, granted, some people just straight up can't sleep in like a sleeping bag, and those people have my pity. But I think most people just don't have the right equipment. Looking back from the rust-colored water, you.
Waves are beginning to die down.
Is that your boat?
Sure is. The sun, I call her, coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday. It'll take some time for
That's my car that crashed earlier.
Oh. That's good to know, I guess. Why is it in the sea?
It's an installation. Very conceptual.
An installation. Us poor people are stupid and don't get installations. All I see is a heap of trash. This actually calls for a funeral, I think.
Are you suggesting we honor the carcass of my former motor carriage?
Aye. Feels deserved, don't you think? Falling in the line of duty like that and all?
Maybe. Gonna head out for some food, have a great stream? Sure thing, Bushamo.
Why odd? Our things are a part of our life world. They're made with our human sweat and they share human history. We should care about them as we care about...
Life world? Someone...
that takes a lot of time.
Oh, yeah. You won't even be able to get it out of the water before early June. And where are you going to bury it? Who to invite? What music to play at the wake?
Oh, change hats, for sure. Ducks. Everyone likes ducks.
Take it from someone who's been through a few funerals. It's easiest to just leave them there and let nature take care of them.
That's a grim thought.
That's all we have time for right now anyway. Come back here in June and see how you feel about it then. It's not like it's going anywhere.
It's a pity we don't get to do more frivolous side activities like rejuvenate the doomed commercial area.
Yes, that is a pity. But for now, let's focus on the...
You like the Capri funeral idea?
What do you do?
Like I said, fish mostly. Sail the waves, take care of the kids, pick nets. Right now I'm tarring a little skiff.
What else?
I sell the fish to people in the Delta to serve at their fancy restaurants. Authentic Insular Indian cuisine.
Make a living doing that?
Sometimes I also walk to the beach to see what the sea has given up. The sea is full of surprises.
Keep it professional, man. Don't make it sound like you're hitting on her. This is what is called a conversation. You don't.
This is a conversation. What have you found?
Wood, pieces of glass. Every once in a while we see dead bodies. Human, animal, fish, other odd sea creatures. A mine washed ashore
Harry's a
once.
coomer, for sure.
Bottles, drugs also. Lost cargo in general. Most of the time it's
Mostly because
just
of how
wood and
sad
glass.
he is.
All right. Major choice moment. You only get to ask one thing. It would be weird to say them all. Mines. Mines. You need mines.
Where is this mine? Physical instrument wants to know about the mine.
Well, the RCM has to wait for another one because some army folks came by, took it in the middle of the bay and blew it up. The blast was surprisingly timid for such a huge...
Aw, what a waste.
Spiky. Must have been a naval contact mine.
Okay. Well, we've got 10 minutes. 10 minutes until we can go talk to the smoker on the fucking balcony. Finally. What is this bench?
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench.
Oh, never mind. Alright, Kim said never mind. Wait, there's a thing over here to click on. I want to click on it. Come here. This thing, please. I want it. Garbage! We're so close. We're so close to being able to buy the Nikes. Okay.
The noxious odor emanating from the drunken man is strong and familiar.
Don't you call her? Yeah!
I am the law.
Right. You might have found one person who doesn't know you are the law, given how drunk he is.
Abigail. Oh, Abigail.
Who is Abigail?
Uh-huh. Abigail. Don't you fucking call Abigail.
God, this dude's having a hard time.
Abigail is his wife or girlfriend. Chances are she's gone. Calling her wouldn't make it any better or worse. You're not going to get anything out of this guy.
Have you seen any women around here lately?
Abigail. Abigail.
Oh my god, this guy. Who are you? What's your name?
Don't call Abigail.
Where am I? What is this place?
The man hiccups, then mumbles something unintelligible.
Look, I demand you answer my questions.
There's no use in yelling at drunks. He's barely holding it together.
The drunk man starts coughing, a really disgusting, hacking cough. He does not sound well at all.
Why shouldn't I call Abigail?
He snorts and beckons you to lean in.
Okay.
Don't call Abigail. Don't call Abigail. Don't call.
He passes out. Oh my
There was
god.
little chance he'd be a...
Fair enough. Fair enough. What about you?
Good to see you, friend. Do I have deals set up for you, buddy boy?
What are you talking about?
So what do you want?
Oh, shit.
I've got smokes. They're cheap. Very cheap. I've got Pilsner. Great deal. You won't get a better deal on that piss. Spirits I can let go for 300 real. I also have speed. And by speed, I mean amphetamine.
Amphetamine?
Aye, by amphetamine, I mean speed.
I think I'm a police officer.
Sure did, buddy boy. That's why I said amphetamine. I mean speed. I mean amphetamine. I got both.
I thought... You mean amphetamine?
Aye, that's what I said.
Got it.
Good, my man. Now what can I offer you?
Why does the... Yeah, why does that cost $300?
See, friend, it's real valuable. Worth every real, if if you catch my drift. Got it from a bit of a business venture.
No one. No, it's no.
You know what's crazy, actually?
He's finding it difficult to focus his watery gaze.
What?
What do you mean, what?
This guy.
I'm having a seizure. I'm stroking out right now. What the fuck is going on? Where'd you get it from?
Oh, this is medicinal spirits. The good stuff. I got one of those scientific ampoules a few months ago. Torpedo, they call it. It's supposed to keep a man from taking a drink.
Spits a nasty yellow claw. Oh, God.
Stop me for shit, that's for sure. 5 lemons with half a pack of butter and you're good to go.
That sounds dangerous, man.
It was. In a week, the goddamn kidneys started giving me all kinds of help. Finally, the missus took me to a private doctor's office.
This dude is a Looney Tune.
Those arseholes charged me 4 real to remove the damn thing. But I came out on top after all.
Have they no shame taking money for a service they provide?
But the idiots left me alone in there. Now, I used to teach high school biology. I know what doctors use to preserve dead things.
Oh my God.
Like 3 cans of this blue medicinal stuff from the back room. Threw the snakes out and voila. What's left is this beautiful blue stuff. 98.7%, almost pure alcohol.
That is probably formaldehyde.
2 I already sold to these fine gentlemen here.
Oh my God, they're dying of formaldehyde poison. 3 real?
Don't say it.
Can I smell it?
Yeah, be careful. It's extremely flammable. One spark and the entire...
Feels like someone set a mustard field ablaze right inside your nose, then drenched it in tear gas. Your nose is a singular source of pain, but at the same time you don't remember the last time. In all fairness, that might be attributed to the retrograde amnesia.
So, what's the deal, friend?
Not really.
His tone is aggressive. You're getting on his bad side now.
Alright. I'm outie. Mostly because this would burn through my money that I need for the white Nikes. However, big opportunity. It's 2100 hours. We successfully killed enough time. Now, we can finally go back and talk to the, Hey, Mouse Doodler, welcome on in. So we're a bit short on the money for the Nikes. However, I believe we're about to go find the homosexual underground. I think. Yeah, that shit that guy was talking about is fucking wild because, yeah, the homosexual underground is basically my my house with my boyfriend for sure. Harry's having a hard time finding it though. Oh my God, Butterball, that you accidentally made Jesus. Oh, there he is. Oh, we gotta save our game just in case. I'd feel so sad. Alright, what's up, bruh? Ready to talk? Got my trash bag.
Marie, you found me.
Hello. The young man on the balcony gives you a bright smile.
His slender figure is backlit by city lights.
Gonna run off for a bit? Yeah, no worries, man. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Flashing like diamonds. It feels like a Friday. He seems to be in a good mood tonight.
We found a key hidden under stone. Was it yours?
It was mine. My friends use it from time to time to visit me. So tell me, are you here to make things right again?
Yeah, kinda.
Beautiful. I have some good news for you. My Sunday friend is visiting me tonight. I told him about you and he'd like to say hello. Step in. He's already waiting.
I'm really digging the view here.
Mm-hmm. That's why I chose this place. Martinez is special, isn't it?
Wait. Suddenly you are digging things?
What do you mean, Kim? It feels like Friday.
Yeah, it does feel like the end of the week. Such gentle weather.
What's so good about your friend?
Trust me, you do.
Okay.
That's nice, but I don't have anything to tell you. It's my friend you're looking for, not me.
He takes another drag of his unfiltered cigarette.
Unfiltered? Wow, what a Chad.
It's getting dark, and the neighboring windows have lit up. Downstairs, a cat crosses the yard, disappearing into the bush.
Besides, I've got to run.
He's going to leave you alone again. That's sad.
Wait, I just found you.
Just look at it. It's a beautiful night. Who's going to stay in on a night like this?
A man on high heels stumbles out of a basement club, music blasting over the entire district. It's chilly, and as the chemicals hit his nervous system, 1,000 shivers ripple through his body.
Only if you promise that we talk again.
Something flutters in the corner of the lieutenant's
It's
mouth
important.
as you're saying those words.
I am wearing the coat.
We'll talk. Just not tonight.
No, okay.
Take care, alright?
Interview the Sunday friend. No, he's leaving. Okay.
And he's gone again. Looks like it's becoming a theme for him.
Why is he always leaving, Kim?
Who knows, detective? It's a mystery.
There's something different about him. I can't put my finger on it.
Different, of course.
Why is his shirt always unbuttoned?
His shirt.
His shirt.
His shirt.
Yeah.
He's trying to dive deep into the mysteries of his shirt.
His shirt? No, I don't know why his shirt is always unbuttoned.
He's trying to hold something back.
Come on, detective. Let's go.
Okay, his Sunday friend. I don't know what this is, but sure. Oh, we're in. What is this? Oh my god, Party Dragon Silk Robe? Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh, this is a fit. What is this? Oh my god. Holy shit! Oh my god, this is absurd. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I need this fit. I need it so bad. I need it in my life. Buckets of expensive men's perfume lingers in the air. Okay.
You have acquired the robe. Keep it, officer. It looks good on you.
Sweet.
You shouldn't be seeing him in an intimate setting. For some reason, you feel this man is your superior. Superior, but he's not in the command chain.
My name is Charles Vildrouin, and I am an official with the coalition government. I work.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay.
On assignment from Sur-la-Clé. I heard you talking to my friend outside. Very good. Super. I am here to assist you in any way possible. Ask me about the hanging.
No, first ask an innocuous personal question to get the interview off on the right foot. Yes, make it clear you're the one setting the terms here.
I just have to know about this exquisite canopy bed.
Oh yes, my friend has a great eye for these things. He refuses to tell me where it came from. It's a mystery. I believe they call this type of frame industrial. It's very comfy. That's really all I can tell you about it.
That didn't work at all.
Damn.
The lieutenant takes out his notebook and nods to you.
School jacket they gave me is all... the fabric is pilling, but it's nice. Oh, no. You gotta... Go do your goddamn laundry. Or, unless you mean you, like, can't, like, wash it, like, in the regular, like, washing machine. Actually witnessed the lynching?
I'm sorry to say I did, officer.
I mean, how long does laundry take? A couple hours? Like tops? Like 2?
He didn't see the hanging. He saw the little show staged by the Harleys. Let him talk. He may know more than even he knows.
Start from the beginning.
Officer, it's very difficult to describe what I saw that night. It was so surreal to me, like in a play.
He holds out his hands and blossoms his fingers, like a drama teacher setting.
What do you mean, like in a play?
It was just so strange. I could barely comprehend what was happening. I was on the balcony when it happened, getting some fresh air. I remember that first they came in.
I'll do it, be sure thing.
And then I saw all the surrounding windows go dead, one by one. That's when I understood. I should not be seeing this.
That lines up with previous testimony, doesn't it?
Only that there were about 8 or 10. I couldn't make out anything. It was so dark. And it was quiet. Quietest lynching I've ever heard of, let alone heard. But I suspect you knew that already.
What's an official like you doing in Martinez?
The coalition is only looking out for the price stability. Inflation is a killer, like a heart disease blocking the normal circulation of the economy. The economy impacts the entire international community.
Okay, but like this apartment specifically, what's up?
Well, I'm renovating it. It is an interesting project. The building used to be a 12-story skyscraper before the cannons took the top 4 stories off. This, of course, happened when the coalition forces landed here. You could say I'm undoing some of the material damage the international...
You're like a bureaucrat then?
Yes. As I said before, I am a commissioner from Sur-la-Clé working for the Institute of Price Stability.
Wait, there isn't actually an Institute of Price Stability, is there? Or maybe there is. God, it's impossible to understand.
What is this international community?
La Communauté Internationale is what Revacholians colloquially call the coalition. In other words, the nations, it is the most important thing.
That doesn't tell me anything.
It's the central goal of any sound monetary policy. Maintaining the price stability is essential to maintaining high levels of economic activity, which is essential.
Oh my god, this dude's a liberal. Ugh. Neolib alert.
Social stability.
Basically, it makes sure the price of bread doesn't change.
Précisément. Too much inflation, bread becomes too expensive. Too much deflation, it becomes too cheap for bakers to produce. That's why the Institute of Price Stability works to
a
keep
neolib.
inflation just below 2%.
2% of what?
Not too far below. No. Too below is also bad. Below, but close.
Your brain gonna keep hurting, my friend.
The coalition believes in the importance of informing the public about the benefits of the price stability. Transparency is one of our principles. Would you like an informational pamphlet?
Sure.
A sound monetary policy is essential for addressing uncertainty. Stability
I think this guy might be part of the homosexual underground, which would prevent me from sending him to the gulag. Yeah, he's a moralist, okay.
Oh, I don't have my leaflets on me today.
Oh, I don't have a leaflet. Alright, I have to take a wicked pisser. I will be back momentarily. Those drinks absolutely flew through me. So give me 1 second. Truly an inordinate amount of piss. But we're back. Okay.
It's the International Organization for Moralists. Hence, Moralist International. The Institute of Price Stability is just one of its many mind babies.
So when I said I was a lackey of capital, what I should have said is that I'm a moral intern bitch?
Doing one's job doesn't automatically make one anyone's bitch. Besides, there are more nefarious powers to work for than the moral intern.
Are you a moralist?
But of course.
Why?
Because moralists believe in a normal, stable world governed by democratic values.
Are you a moralist, Kim?
Me? I'm a lieutenant of the RCM.
That's a cop-out answer.
A very moralist answer.
The lieutenant is practiced in the art of putting on a show for one superior.
Martinez isn't very normal or stable.
Martinez? No. Martinez is something else.
The rest of Revachol?
Revachol is generally difficult. It's led by an interim government, which means it hasn't yet achieved full democracy. But they are working towards it. You're all doing very well here, relatively speaking.
Democracy is a meaningless sham as long as the working class is under the boot heel of capital.
Of course, the detective's personal views do not represent the views of...
No, we're communists, Kim! Come on!
Ah, my friend. But the lesson of the revolution is that communism does not work.
This guy's getting gulagged. It didn't work because the coalition crushed it violently.
Oh, yes. The big bad coalition crushed the revolution.
Yes, correct.
If the revolution was succeeding, would it have been crushed so easily?
Oh, man, I can't imagine why a giant coalition of the world's capitalist forces managed to crush the one communist government in the world. Boy, howdy. Oh, my God.
Are we really so bad for wanting compromise, peace, and prosperity?
For yourselves.
Unreasonable,
for the bourgeois.
Towns?
Yeah, oh, the achievable, for sure, for sure.
Now, enough of this delightful political interlude.
Oh, my God. Holy shit, fuck this guy. Let this be a lesson to anyone watching, whoever thinks that, like, I don't know, any communist revolution is weak because it got overthrown by capitalist forces. When one small country's communist government demands the answer of the entire world's forces of capital, is that weakness, or is that striking fear into the very heart of capital itself? Anyway, moving on.
What's there to say?
Alright, I don't want to listen to you anymore.
Because a great
Jamrock and other...
Whatever you wish, officer.
Functionally... No, it's fine. You're learning. You're learning, Putrid. Can I ask... Can you tell me about your friend? Yeah, tell me about that cute guy.
Ah, my friend. My friend is a good young man. His family immigrated here from Kedra, and life has not been easy for him. But he understands the importance of education. He has taken his future into his own hands, and that's all that matters.
What's Kedra?
Kedra is a candidate member of APIS. But, between you and that, it's never going to happen. They enter negotiations.
What's EPIS?
APIS is a very special program developed by the moral intern to support certain Occidental...
Oh my god, this is the World Bank.
...system of weights and measures, which proved to be a wild success. Nothing but kilograms and centimeters.
God, yes. Sweet standardization.
It was such a wild success that we expanded it into an economic union for the processing of...
Wendy's... I do not think Wendy's... I do not think the Wendy's mascot is submissive nor breedable.
Emboldened by this success. Emboldened to take EPIS
maybe
to
like...
the next level.
No, I can't think of any fast food mascots that are... That's degenerate... No, yeah, that's a terrible shit.
Why? It stands for progress and stability. Like
no, what are the letters?
It's been such a wild, extraordinary...
You don't even hear the words I'm saying.
A supranational political alliance. You mean Revachol? No. It's going to have transparent...
The Burger King? Breedable, maybe. Not submissive.
It's one day going to be a candidate member of EPIS.
Except that candidate members never become...
No. Candidate members do become members. Why do we even
this
have
is
a
actually...
place if they don't?
The people that made and wrote this game are Marxists in real life, and this is such a scathing condemnation of neoliberalism. spectacular.
But we were talking about my friend here, not politics. How did any of us become friends? Bad things happening on the Elysium. Oil platforms ablaze in the night. Civil wars lasting for years. Finally...
You're describing how the coalition occupied Revachol.
One of the wonders of democracy is that everyone is allowed to have his own opinion. And not just allowed, encouraged even. Have you ever tried debate?
This dude is a debate bro. Oh, it explains everything.
Debating. You should consider joining a debating society for adults. I hear they're oodles of fun. I used to have a flyer for one, but now that I start thinking of it, it was for an improv class anyway. It's this funny theater thing, you know? Very creative.
A chill runs down your spine as you envision a half-dozen people in professional attire standing around a chair, awkwardly pretending to be waiting for a motor bus. It's neither funny nor creative.
Oh, game. No. Improv can be funnier than that. Who is this man?
Sorry. Who?
Your friend!
But I told you, officer. He's a bright young man here.
What's his name?
Officer, you have to understand. I can't give you his personal information. I'm sure you have your own methods and that.
All you're here to tell me...
He's deeply enmeshed in the study of the fine arts. Yes.
What arts?
He's a truly free spirit.
Fuck this guy. This guy is the worst character.
Perhaps graphic design, printmaking, who knows?
What are you doing in his apartment by yourself?
I'm just enjoying the view.
It's dark.
Listen.
The baby is crying in the neighboring apartment.
Someone's baby is crying.
Oh, listen. The Insulindian Bay.
What? Oh my god. What about it?
This place used to be a luxury accommodation.
Okay, sure. It used to be bougie.
Apartments, of course, were much bigger, but the million real view stays. You can't take that away.
We're talking about your friend!
My friend comes and goes. I'm sure you've seen him around.
A busy bee. What?
I'm all ears, officer.
I'm not telling him about Katya. Fuck this guy.
A moment, officer.
Oh my god, what now?
Do you have everything you need from me? I'm afraid we won't have the chance to speak again once you leave.
Wait, why not?
It's against diplomatic best practices for an official in my position to be discussing murders with local militiamen.
What?
And I'm pressed for time. After you leave, I should be leaving as well.
That's not the real reason he's so apprehensive. Men in his position shouldn't be seen loitering around in underprivileged young men's apartments in the middle of the night.
Not going anywhere.
Go ahead. It's a...
Well, that's it, I guess. Yep, I'm out. Fuck this guy. This guy sucks. However, we are about to go get our gun back, which is big. At 2200, get your service weapon back. After, okay, so gun first, then... yeah, this dude is literally just sleeping with some young 20-something. Like, that's actually, like, what's going on. And he's, like, a member of the neoliberal government, and so he can't be seen around because that would be bad. That's actually the bit. That's actually the bit. For sure. Now, you'll pick all this up, Putrid. Don't worry about it. Just remember, neolibs bad, communists good. Piss. That is how I feel about that gentleman upstairs, correct. Alright, it's 12:56. Hey, Kuno S. Whatever, fuck you. It's pretty gay.
Just an ordinary
Conceptualization. Oh? I'll try again. I'll put a dot in conceptualization. Yeah, I'll save my game first, I guess.
Just an ordinary
58? Wait, that's not bad. That is not bad at all. I have conceptualization close. At least one thing of conceptualization close. And a conceptualization jacket, for sure.
Just an ordinary
83%. Here we go. Yes!
You see it. Finally. This wall is sublime.
This wall is perfection.
The shadows, the colors.
Let the conceptual joy flow into your pupils and blossom into the thoughts of your brain.
All the other walls on all the other houses must make a pilgrimage in adoration of this, the uncontested pinnacle of wallcraft, color peeled from the very face of God.
More! Oh, wall father! I must paint this wall, add even more beauty to it.
Huh?
Yes! Were you not listening?
He sounds tired of it all. You already have the heavy fuel oil to use as paint. It's red. And Cindy the Skull has a paint.
First, I know you're tired, Kim, but another look at this wall. Draw nourishment from its beauty.
Sure.
I must paint.
If you must.
Add more beauty. Alright, good. Very good. I look absurd. I'm just sad? Why are you sad? Don't be sad. I'm not gonna kick the mailbox. That's mean. I'm not kicking the mailbox. We're so close to finding our gun. We're so close. I just want to go turn in our recycling. Because I think that might eat up the last 2 minutes. We're so close. Come on. Alright, here we go.
The tear machine.
No, I didn't mean to do that.
The tear machine. Your bottles.
$1.20. We're so close. What do you have to talk about? Never mind. Fuck you, too. I'm out. We're so close to getting our gun back. It's 21:58. You got anything for me? I actually have no idea.
Right to work! Honest men and women, we came here to help the...
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
I'm just clicking through shit. Alright, 2200. Alright, we did it. 2200. We talked to the asshole. And now, we are off to go get our gun back. We did it. We killed the time. On day 4. The church. Here we go. Ha! The scab leader, low-key, could kind of get it if, you know, he wasn't like a scab and a foreign mercenary here to, like, commit violence as an agent of capital. Hi, what is this?
Put your hands where I can see them. Show me your hands. This is the pigs. Show me your hands. Right now.
This man has this woman has titties down to her knees.
Scavenged, battery-powered police lights protrude from her back. The flickering light show reveals a gun in her shaking hand.
That's my gun!
Her hand is trembling from some sort of neurodegenerative disease.
Madame, please drop the firearm immediately.
What should we do, Kim?
This is bad. Getting a weapon back is the priority. We can't have an unhinged civilian running around with a gun.
Comply, or I will light you the fuck up.
Yep.
The man appears to be pulling out an object from his pocket.
Oh my god, no!
Superseding event. Split-second decision. Get on the ground. Get on the goddamn ground.
We just want to talk.
Subject yourself to a full body cavity search. Prohibited materials concealed in nostrils, ears, mouth, navel, urethra, foreskin, vagina.
Foreskin?
In her mind, a cavity search is happening. As long as she's saying it. It appears the things she says are very real to her.
Be careful, detective. Don't do anything that might set her off.
We can solve this okay. Alright, okay. So hand-eye coordination. We might have to reload. You know what? I'm gonna do that real quick. I'm gonna put on my hand-eye coordination clothes before we even attempt the check. To make sure that we don't bungle this. Thinking about Harry's vagina. You know, it's just a normal one that this game does. Just a normal NPC, like you would find in any game. Yes, thank you, game, for not... Alright. Hand-eye coordination. Hand-eye coordination. I actually don't think I have a ton of things for that. I mean, surely I have something, right? Wait, surely I have something. Alright, I have a jacket. Oh my god, I actually do not have hardly anything for hand-eye coordination. I could do drugs. I have experience, obviously, that I can sink into it preemptively. To get it up to 5. It was at 28. So this puts it at, like, 58. I think I might have to do drugs. To, like, get it up to, like, a safe level. Yeah. Yeah, I'll give it up. Wait, how do I... Wait, wait, I want to do drugs. Wait, how do I... Wait, how do I... Wait. How do I... Wait, how do I do drugs? I want to do drugs. The drug gloves? Alright, I'll do the drug... Alright, fingerless gloves, sure. I don't... Wait, how do I... Wait, I'm so confused. Wait, how do I... Am I stupid? How do I do drugs? Wait. Oh, wait, I have to be some sort of moron. Disco Elysium, how to do drugs. How do I... Am I an idiot? I have to be, right? They're 6? 6! I'm pressing 6! It says 6 down here in the corner. I'm clicking on the drugs. I want to do the drugs. Can you look away, Cam, while I do drugs? Is that the problem? No? I can't click on anything here. It's like, it's not... Wait. Y'all, I promise I'm not, like, completely incompetent, right? Not That's... Alright, that's my drug bottle. How do I... Hold on. I literally have to Google how to do drugs in this game. I've done them before. Normally I should be able to do drugs. Right? Do I need to put all of my I don't know. I'm so confused. What is, like, my electrochemistry clothes? Maybe I need to put on my I don't think so. I think I could just do them. Once you pull... I don't... Equip drugs into the left or right hand, and there's charges. I don't understand. I don't, like... I wanted to... They're right here. The drugs are in my hand. I'll put them over here, like... There's 6 charges. I can see 6. And whenever I right-click, there should be something to click on.
Yes? Excuse me? You have
a moment passes.
Can I do other drugs?
Whoa. In your hand, Parolidon. The double rainbow of synthetic. What a funny little cat. Don't know prop.
I don't want to do this. I don't know. I guess I can't do drugs anymore. I don't want to waste any more time. Like... I don't know. I really don't know. For some reason, I can't do drugs.
Scabby, her hand.
Madame, please drop the firearm.
This is bad. Getting a weapon.
Comply, or I will lie it up for failure to comply. Suspect is displaying aggression. Officer, under duress. I am the police. Don't move. Don't.
I'm not moving.
Suspect is on the loose. Suspect at large. Officer, administer street justice at our own peril. That one extra lick with a baton or extra knee strike above was what was actually required.
What the fuck?
You're under control now. The next moment, you're not. It appears the things she says are very real to her.
Be careful, detective.
This is dangerous.
It's 58.
70% certain you always leave your gun loaded.
Please identify yourself.
It's a goddamn police shitbag. On the pavement. You're under arrest.
As she waves her hands, you notice familiar-looking ampoules and packets sticking out of the mountain of police gear.
Are you on drugs?
Confiscated contraband. Restricted access. 2 kilos missing. Eyewitness report compromised.
I don't think she's on drugs. Being off drugs might actually be the problem here.
Where are the police?
Back up. Back up. Back up. Status unconfirmed.
Lieutenant W. Freighter, Harry. Yeah, let's just go hardcore on it. Oh, we got through a little bit.
There's a scenario unfolding in her head right now.
Shit, never mind.
Does she not believe you two are actually police officers?
What if I am an imposter?
Now? It's not the time.
Kim is so over my bullshit. We really are cops. Look, white rectangles.
License and registration, license and registration. Come in, dispatch. Sector, Azima.
It's not a code, just disjointed words.
We can solve this peacefully. Just lower the weapon.
Ma'am, please. We want to help you, but you need to lower that
Let's
weapon.
just talk. Let's just talk.
Disturbance reported. Authorized deadly force. Sector, take the shot.
Big red key. That's code for the battering ram. Cop talk. You know this. What happened to make her like, yes, sure, but also in a less abstract way.
We're here to help. Please.
Looks at you, but through you, like you don't exist.
This is the police.
So this is what the weather's like on the other end of a cop's gun.
Look, I'm going to the ground. You see?
Fascinating. See? This is what happens when we are not around.
Alright, nothing helped. Just 58%. Oh my god, it worked. Okay.
As soon as that gun isn't pointed at you again, you dash right. Then immediately close the distance. Left hand grabs the barrel, right one breaks the wrist.
Oh my god, okay.
A drop of sweat runs down your nose, and in it you see the Martinez
Holy shit.
wrapped in the night. In the abandoned fish market, 3 figures standing in a spectacular light show. A large, loud woman is pointing an empty firearm at
There's no bullets.
She doesn't
Kim,
want to listen.
there's nothing in the gun.
I've been thinking that too, but it's impossible to tell for certain in these lighting conditions.
Ma'am, the weapon you're holding is mine, and I know it has no bullets. Reddish with tears? Oh no.
This is a police issue. Police weapons have bullets. This isn't real. Police guns always have bullets. What is this? Why did you sell me this?
Oh my god.
She looks devastated. Grab the gun right now.
Nope, pick up my gun.
No one ever cares anymore. Why would they
Holy shit.
be like this?
This limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is grinding to a halt. Tired of walking the desert, it doesn't want to feel or think anymore.
Don't worry. We need to figure out what to do with her now.
Nobody's ever around.
I'm very sorry this is how life turned out for you.
Her scratched skin is warm to the touch, but the person inside.
What do you think? Jesus, what's happening?
She's in a stupor. I've seen this before. God knows for how long. Could be.
Why was she like this in the first place?
Honestly, I don't know. Dementia, probably. Dementia and Channel 8, and loneliness.
Neurodegenerative disease. Should we just arrest her?
I don't think there's any need.
It's not like
in her current state and without the gun. We could let Titus know. This is a perfect problem for the local peacekeepers to handle. They might even know her family.
Yeah, maybe. They are like locals.
Then we can ask him once we get back to the whirling. But I think we are done.
Please, leave the radio on.
Reflex to what? Being left alone. Exactly. With only the voice of Gareth Morand to accompany her on Channel 8. She must have built a new, sadly better, reality from the only material available. Radio waves and cop shows. She stands motionless.
Okay. God damn. That was fucking nuts. We're gonna soldier on, though. Let's go back to Martinez. Go talk to them. And this will be a good chance for me to try to do drugs in a building, too. Because I'm mad confused about why I can't do drugs anymore. There's charges to them. Like, you can do them more than once. I have the bottle of speed right here. And I've done drugs in front of Kim before, so... Nope, it's no good. Hold on. Here, come here, Titus.
The Copper-nado is back. What do you want?
Old canatotic lady in the fish market. On the other side of the bay, she needs some help.
What's that, Copper? You want us to help little old ladies now?
What? You're the local peacekeeping, right?
You're local law enforcement, aren't you? Helping troubled civilians should fall under your jurisdiction.
Yeah. We'll send someone out. Who is? Wait. It's the pigs, isn't it?
Yep.
God. Poor lady. Don't worry.
Oh, we actually made the right decision.
I think she got some family in Kurong or something. Bastards left her alone when she got sick. We've been getting complaints.
Hey, wasn't Everard's B team looking for her the other day? They said something about her, I don't know, finding something?
Yeah, I think you're right, Gene. She had something of yours, Pig.
Whatever you do, do not admit to these punks you lost your gun. You will
No.
suffer if you do.
Nothing. Nope. Just found her over there.
No? Well, whatever then, Copper.
No. They totally said what it was. What was it? Anyone
Nope, no one remembers. Nope, no sir.
I don't remember. I was fucking drunk. Let me know if you figure it out back there.
What's her name? Her real
Angela
name?
LaPlante. We always called her. Something LaPlante.
Marianne, amigo.
Marianne LaPlante.
Be anything else you wanted to know?
Who was she?
Was, like before, just an old lady. Her kids moved away years ago. Never come to visit. Never took her calls.
Oh man, that's
She
rough.
gets out every now and then. She did.
Us kids, that must have been ages ago. The children kept her together.
How did she get like this?
Get wanted to be a cop, you mean? Well, shit. I don't actually know. Anyone know why she started acting like a pig?
No fucking clue. It's gotta be the crazy. Who'd want to be a pig?
Someone who wanted to set the world right before it ends. Ever think of that?
No, I didn't. Because I'm not fucking stupid, Polisante.
You're mean. You're a mean person.
Yeah, Carl. That's some pretty fucking weird shit to say. The pigs live a weird...
I'm an apocalypse cop. You can't stop me. Alright, whatever.
Police paraphernalia doesn't just wash up on the coast.
Thanks for helping.
Sure enough, we're the real hero.
Yeah. Alright. Now we get to go meet the communists. Gotta go meet the communists. Although I still can't do drugs. Which, again, is super fucking weird. Because that's important. Like, it's important to be able to, like, lift your ability. To, like, raise your ability artificially with drugs and then sink experience into it. I could do it with Pahirodon, or whatever that other drug was. Can I do it again? Can I not? Wait, it's right here. Why can't, okay, hold on. I'm gonna save my game, and like, no, I don't think that's it. Let me go to Google. Let me Google, like, Disco Elysium can't do drugs. Can't do the speed bottle. I had to sleep and proceed to the next day. Hold on, let me... Alright, let me load my game. Let me just, like, reload and see if that makes a difference. I should be able to. This should not be, like, weird. Like, I got the prompt from the Pirahelodon, but I can't... Yeah, I don't know. No, you should... Like, you could just kill... You could just OD. If you could just click on drugs again and again and again until you're dead. So, like... No, that's pretty consistent. Alright. Whatever, I guess. I guess I can now... I can carry my gun around. And I have bullets. I have like a few.
Holding the gun feels natural and satisfying. It's like an extension of your arm. It reminds you of the day you first held it, with fear and respect, hoping you don't have to use it in vain. The sun.
I mean, there is a lot. This playing Disco Elysium is barely like playing a game. It's more like reading a novel.
Sunrise Parabellum will be the only thing standing between you and the all-consuming nothingness that threatens to eat the world.
Okay, so I don't need it right now. I'm gonna keep my recycling bag open. And my crowbar. I need a paintbrush from Cindy.
Hello again.
Need your paintbrush. The apocalypse is coming. I need to warn people.
What do you think I'm trying to paint here? A mural for a better tomorrow? Why do you really need it?
For art.
Well, if it's for art, but what kind of art are we talking about?
Everything is sad and shit. We need art. We need art to make it okay. Just give me the damn brush.
Like you're just about to live out your self-pity, not make a statement.
You'll see. All will see and tremble.
Yeah, not gonna hold my breath, Piggy. You look like you'd suck. Everything really.
Oh no. I'm not good at conceptualization. Oh my fucking god! Oh, we actually got a check! I'm pretty sure I just peeked the mic. I'm so sorry, but I'm losing my shit right now. Oh my god, it actually worked. I'm gonna create a highly detailed skeleton of an ancient bird. Bird?! Oh my god, it's all coming together.
She squints her eyes.
And then I'm gonna paint it red using heavy fuel oil, and I'm gonna fucking light it on fire.
On fire.
It's the Phoenix, get it? What do you say?
I say, sod off. You don't have the technical skills to do that.
I'm sorry, was the image offensive? Did you survive an avian attack as a child?
Didn't we all?
No, because I am a bird.
I like your idea. Should have thought of it myself.
I didn't realize you were so petty and insecure.
Insult me all you want. You're still an art cop. Sans art materials.
Oops, my apologies. I guess I was trying too hard. You're a police officer and a grown-up. Why are you trying?
Okay, I'm going up there. I'm gonna get that I'm gonna get that paintbrush so that I can paint. I'm an art cop, goddammit. No one's stopping me. Cindy first, then communists. Come here, you fucker. Authority is right. I just need to go up here. Why am I trying to impress her? I'm an authoritative cop. I'm an art cop, but I'm still a cop. Come here, you. Going to sleep. Try to catch the rest later. Yep, no worries, man. Thank you for stopping by.
Hello again, officers.
Sorry for invading your personal space, but I'm going to take that paintbrush.
And I need an aircraft carrier. So what?
Cindy, I'm going to stand here until you hand over that paintbrush.
Have you got any kids? Because you sound like the world's saddest dad right now. But fine. Take the brush.
Ah, I got it. Stupid. Alright, now off to go find communists.
As you approach the metal grill, this must be it. Beyond this door lies the beating heart of radical communism in Martinez. Somehow, the night air
Here we
softens the
go.
smell of trash and sea brine. As the breeze pulls through the canvas like a shuttle through a loom, you catch a hint of something unexpected. Something earthy, warm, and burnt. The acrid smell of failure.
No, not failure.
That's just slightly burnt coffee. A smell you would recognize anywhere.
Just look at these pigs sniffing about after hours.
Didn't you say the secret door was right behind you?
Must have slipped my mind. You know.
The metal
She's so mean. What a mean girl.
You notice the lieutenant is looking uncustomarily, and he wants so badly to draw his armor.
Relax, they're only communists.
Also
Something's not right here. The equation doesn't quite balance. Which is just to say, we should be prepared for any eventuality.
Try to listen.
You can make out at least 2 separate voices. 2 voices, both male, approximately early 20s.
Careful with those now. I have it. It's going to work.
Bang on the grill.
Clang of metal reverberate.
Who's there? Is that you, Maurice?
Yes.
I'm crawling back already. Get out of here, Tracy.
Nope, just kidding, not Maurice.
For a moment, a slight sensation of static electricity as before a storm. A miniature conference is taking place inside.
What's the passphrase?
Well, let me tell you, the passphrase is it's I don't know. I literally just Googled it and it's not there.
Are you locked out of your radio computer or something?
There's no response. You begin to wonder whether they know they're still there.
Alright.
Okay, very good.
Back of the door frame. Just make sure and do what
Very
you
good, Butterball. I completely had forgotten.
Have fun at your underground meeting, pig.
She's so mean. What a mean girl. I didn't ask for any of this sass. And now we get to meet with communists.
The 2 young men are either oblivious to or ignoring your entrance.
Are they playing dominoes?
On whatever it is, they're stacking matchboxes, it appears.
I think it's holding, Alexis.
It is. It's holding.
Careful, careful.
Aw, dang. It all fell.
Damn, hardly any difference. You two, you are late.
Oh, sorry.
They should know the meeting starts at 10 p.m. sharp.
They are kind of cute, you're right.
1 leader and 1 follower. Just a moment. Could this be the former owner of a certain jacket you acquired recently? Don't let them see you flustered, sire. Play along.
My apologies, comrades. I had to be sure I wasn't being tailed by our class enemies.
He's taking your measure, like an ideological boxer stepping into the ring. This must be the theory combat the Boyadero warned you about. On guard.
We all have to take precautions, especially during these delicate times. What matters is that you've made it, and that you've done the
Yes! I have made it.
Uh-oh. No one said anything about reading. You'll just have to wing this one.
Yep, definitely did that.
You have. Excellent. Let's hear your critique then.
There were a lot of words.
Too many words?
Yeah, it'll be fine if they just cut some.
It doesn't sound like they've done the readings, Staban.
No, I have, though.
Well, this is getting awkward.
There's profound consternation in his voice.
Maybe they can explain themselves.
What were you doing with the matchboxes?
The young man frowns at the little pile of boxes on the floor.
Nothing. Just messing around until the meeting started.
They're watching those matchboxes awfully intently. It's almost as though they were trying to create the most unstable structure they could, with predictable results.
What are you two doing here?
In the most generous sense, I would say we're cultivating revolutionary consciousness.
Yes, that's probably the best way to describe it.
But more specific, we are running a reading group. The most rigorous and theoretically advanced materialist reading group in Martinez.
Comrade Staban is a great discussion leader. One of the best at the university.
It's obvious they take this group of theirs extremely seriously. Whatever you do,
Place for intense intellectual engagement.
That's our whole thing. Word is so shallow.
More precisely. We are not interested in senseless
Critique and critical theory. Yes, they definitely have a podcast.
Within the contours of Mazovian historical materialism.
I didn't realize I taught Mazov in university.
Huh. So you can call that problem teaching.
One thing you learn quickly at university is that you're not going to find a real education in any lecture hall or discussion seminar.
We are post-attendance, basically.
Exactly. The only worthwhile part of the so-called École Normale de Recherche is the library. That's where we've made
what do you read?
We study all the foundational texts of Mazovian theory.
I've read those.
Just last week we finished the second volume of Puncher and Watman's Innocence of Capital.
Truly extraordinary.
And before that we spent 6 weeks on State and Plasm.
Uh-oh. You can feel your attention span rapidly decreasing.
Oh no, I keep failing these checks. No, I was so close.
We've also read Wertmüller's The Megastructure of History, and before that, Real and Reality.
Communist theorists love puns. Obvious.
Hablas un pain infernal.
The original Fisdale translation, not that watered-down revisionist garbage.
These two deserve the Order of Honor for bullshitting.
No communist has actually read all of it.
Obviously.
But, of course, our special emphasis is on the theories of Ignace Nielsen and his followers, especially the inframaterialists.
I don't know what that is.
You're not familiar with him? It's pretty advanced stuff. You may not be ready for it yet, Jean-Bart.
Who's this Ignace Nielsen guy?
Only Krasmazov's most trusted lieutenant, the evangelist of the revolution, and the founding father of the People's Republic of Samara.
It's hard to overstate how unimpressed he is that you've never heard of this world history.
Man, I keep failing these really important checks.
He also happens to be the greatest communist theorist after Mazov himself. It was Nielsen who first postulated the existence of ideological plasm, which forms the basis of inframaterialist theory.
Plasm.
God.
Sounds like a hell of a drug. The young man sighs. His companion looks about furtively.
Where's the rest of the group?
What do you mean? This is the reading group.
Shouldn't a group have, like, more people in it?
We're in something of a rebuilding phase.
Some of our former comrades didn't have the ideological fortitude our work demands.
What happened?
Intellectual attrition is maybe the best way to describe it. Felix said he couldn't keep up with the reading on top of his classwork. And Susanna wanted to read text other than Mazovian theory. Like novels, if you can believe it.
Oh my god, how could she?
Imagine the audacity of wanting to read a novel in a reading group.
Unbelievable.
See? Even the gendarme gets it.
We've tried recruiting new members, but unfortunately the current intellectual climate is pretty hostile to inframaterialist thought. These days, if you're on the left, the ascendant schools are the Godwaldians and their iconoclasts.
I don't know what those are.
Don't forget about Maurice and the turnips.
Oh, can't forget the turnips.
Right. Then there is the whole turnip.
Classic turnips.
Whatever this turnip business is about, one thing is perfectly clear. These young students have a much deeper understanding of communism than you do.
Damn.
Learn a thing or two from them. If you can convince them, you're one of them.
Tell me about the Gottwaldians.
They're the most depressing school of communism. They love writing long books with a patina of Mazovian theory to cover up their cheap psychologizing.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
A gang of cheap psychologists and intellectual midgets.
I don't know what that means.
It's okay for Uli to say that, because his dad is from Gottwald.
Yeah, how is it depressing?
The Gottwald school believe that intellectuals as a class are capable of sparking revolutionary change. So all they can do is critique capitalism from inside itself.
In other words, they have lost faith in their own relevance.
Oh, that is pretty sad.
That's why they spend all their time smoking cigarettes and writing long works of criticism that make you want to commit suicide.
That sounds miserable.
It is miserable. That's probably why they're always committing suicide.
Jesus.
The Gottwald school look like communists. They talk like communists. But scratch the patina and you'll see beneath that they're just depressed liberals who've read too many books.
The iconoclasts.
They love talking about beans.
Beans, you say.
Iconoclasts are obsessed with beans. They love thinking about beans. They love counting beans. But most of all, they love building models to predict how many beans there'll be in the future.
Nota bene, iconoclast is an extra pejorative form of the already pejorative name, Mazovian economists, a moderate school of Mazovianism which advocates the gradual transition to communism through carefully managed...
Oh, they're sock dems, I see.
They're by far the most bean-centric school of communism.
Ah yes, the much maligned bean counters, ensconced in their think tanks and high-rises.
Are the beans a metaphor?
If only. They've got all the beans accounted for in their asset sheets. Their quarterly budgets, their...
Oh my god.
And next thing you know, there are budget cuts. So now we've got to cut the bean rations in half again. You see, iconoclasts claim to be...
What about the liberals? They're liberals, right?
Of course not. The only people who actually call themselves liberals are mouth-foaming reactionaries.
True. True, though.
Indistinguishable from fascists. You need an X-ray machine to tell the difference.
Cindy.
Cindy is... How to describe her role?
Something of an ideological auxiliary, perhaps.
Yes. That's exactly how I would put it. And naturally, we support her radical counter-liberal aesthetics.
But she refuses to submit an essay, so we can't call her a member of the group per se.
That doesn't stop her from using the room for studio space.
Okay. Turnips!
It's an unfortunate story. You see, our ex-comrade Maurice is something of an economist.
He's studying macro and microeconomics.
Disgusting.
Well, a real intellectual, it sounds like.
Right. So a few weeks ago, we were discussing the extra physical capabilities of the revolutionary state.
It was unbelievable. He said, turnips don't care if they are grown by communists, moralists, or Vulcan. They grow just the same.
Just a minute. Steban, Ulixis. Why do those names ring the faintest of bells? Probably because they're the real names of Naztep and Exilus, the authors of that so-called essay about Tip-Top Tournay you read in...
Oh, they wrote that shit-ass article that I saw in a magazine like several streams ago.
You should get to the bottom of this when you have the chance.
Basically, he was rejecting the whole foundation of inframaterialist theory.
What is this inframaterialist?
Yeah, can you go on about this? I want to know.
Under suitably revolutionary conditions, crop yields naturally increase relative to non-revolutionary crops, which Morris somehow has the gall to deny.
Wait. Crops grow better or yield more fruit under revolutionary conditions?
Susanna said that he has been hanging out with some non-communists lately.
For us, the question boiled down to, if you don't even accept the basic ideas of Nielsen and inframaterialist theory, why are you in the rating group?
You expelled Maurice because of turnip arguments.
Well, it wasn't so much that he was expelled.
He just quit coming. We haven't seen him around for weeks.
Go ahead.
Do I know you two from somewhere?
I don't think so. Unless you've been hanging around the culture study.
Perhaps he subscribes to La Fumée.
That's sarcasm.
Wait, you guys wrote this?
You've read our article.
Ha! He can't believe it.
That I did not expect.
The energy in the room has shifted ever so slightly in your favor. They're afraid they've somehow embarrassed themselves in front of you.
Well, don't keep us on tenterhooks. What did you think of the essay?
The delicate egos.
Oh, the poor things. They just want to know what I thought of their little essay.
Hey, you're not just some copy. You've got highly developed...
Yeah, it was good. You should keep developing your ideas, yeah.
Well, of course, that's just an initial foray into the subject. In any case, I'm glad our piece found its audience.
Are you accepting more members?
We typically only accept new members once per semester. There's this whole process with essays and presentations on assigned topics. But given that we have some extra seating at the moment...
Steban, you can't be serious. For these gendarmes?
I wish I knew what gendarme meant.
As materialists, we've got to adapt to conditions as they are. Besides, you still need to pass the interview portion of the entrance process. Assuming he's even still interested in
Composure? Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, alright. I'll come back to this. Oh wait, what is this? I want this. What is this? Reflective construction vest. Ooh, okay. Coffee. Isle of Black Sludge. Alright, so here's the thing. You ready? Now, I know there's not a ton of you left. So, let me ask you... Oh, shit, there was something I wanted to talk about. Oh, fuck. I meant to ask people... I meant to talk while there were more people here. Oh, alright, well, for the few of you that are left, I wanted to run something by y'all, because I recently hit 100 followers. Recently hit 100 followers, and that was a big deal. I was super psyched about that. And I wanted to talk about what I was going to do for a 100 follower celebration. What sort of stream I should do. And here's the thing. I am not artistically inclined, both as an artist and as a musician. I'm just not. That's not really in my skill set. What I do have skill in, however, is in writing. I am a skilled writer and editor. I've done both professionally. I've freelanced both and done both professionally as well. So here was my idea, because I wasn't quite sure how to try to incorporate writing into the stream. So here was my idea. Because, like I said, I wasn't sure what a writing stream would be like, right? So I was thinking I could do some sort of interactive event using like channel points or something, where chat would be able to give me some sort of concept, like a character or a setting, something, a topic of some sort, and I would have a timer. I would have a timer on screen, and it would be like 4 minutes, 5 minutes, something, you know, some brief amount of time, and I would just try to shit out like a short story basically as quickly as possible. And if the timer is up, we would read it together, you know, and I would be writing it on stream. And then it would just kind of be that, and it would be like a big group conversation. I don't know. What do y'all think about that? Conceptually. You tune in? Because my biggest concern is that it wouldn't actually be very... It would probably be an extra stream day. It would be like Sunday or something. Something like that. Alright, and then here's my other question. I did everything I set out to do today, but we've been going for about 3 hours and 45 minutes, and a lot of people had to dip out, and I'm pretty sure that if I go down and go into that underground cavern, I'm gonna trigger like a major plot event that not a lot of people are going to be here for. So, do you think I should save that for next Thursday? Because I'm pretty sure that's like a major significant sort of thing. I will do this conceptualization, like...
The paintbrush in your hand is like a loaded revolver. What will it be, Desperado? Quite a few things come to mind.
I wasn't quite sure what the fuck this was going to be. I'm not doing 2. No, literally, that's the last choice. Butterball, I am sorry. I am not doing 2. It is probably... I'm leaning towards 3, 6, and 1. 1 or 6? Yeah, that's what I thought. I do kind of like 7, too. I do kind of like how ridiculous that is. I'm going to go with 6. I've been like a super fucking weirdo, so I'm going to go with 6. Oh, look at that pose.
You've spoken. The wall will now silently repeat the message for a decade or so, until the sea air degrades the paint, adding another layer of detritus to this.
Very poetic. Real poetry. Should we return to our murder investigation?
Wait, I thought I could set it on fire. Wait, how do I set it on fire? Wait. Oh, no, that's it? Oh, no. Well, I guess I just graffitied the wall. Fair enough. Alright, I am going... I don't want to... I don't know. I don't want to initiate that plot event with just a few people. Like, so late in the stream after a bunch of, like, regulars had to leave. So, I'm gonna... I think I'm gonna end it here. We'll go to Twitch and we'll see what sort of people we can raid. Bug is streaming, or at least she's getting started. So I think I'll go send y'all over to Bug. Oh no, damn it! It's starting in 10 minutes. That's not enough time. Oh, my model is unhappy. Oh god. No, please. What happened? It's a disaster. Oh, no.